What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on out there? What's going on? Just sitting here waiting on a few people till they ready to come on. Shout out to you if you want to come on, hit me up in the chat, send me a text message or email. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So we just gonna talk a little bit before I actually really start. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on cats. If people want to come in, people want to join me, people want to talk about something. I'm trying to really get this health kick prescribed to a little bit more better than what it is. Just a little bit more than what the folks are asking for. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody that's on some health shit and they literally want to come join right now and just talk about some stuff. I'm all game for that. How many out there feeling healthy, unhealthy? How many out there feeling like a lot of stuff left in you, but you're feeling like it ain't working as good as you want it to work? Shout out, shout out, shout outs. You know, seeing anybody in the chat, anybody on the joint, anybody. Check the phones, check the sounds. Maybe, maybe people sleep. Good. Maybe they not. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Shout out, shout out, shout out. So, just gotta be me and you. It's gonna just be me and you. Mhm. Who had a good weekend? We're about to have a really, really, really good week. The weather is supposed to be spectacular. Spectacular. You know, shout out if you want the link. I ain't getting no text messages. I've shout out people and nobody nothing. I'm gonna just throw some links out there just to see who wants to literally chop it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hmm. Give it to my man HR. HRE. Seeing how you feel. How you feel. Mm-hmm. Looking for panelists. Give it to my man, the cool one. See how he feels. Seeing how he feel. He's not feeling nothing. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Anybody else want to drink? Hit me up. Hit me up. This joint might be a little over some people's heads. So, you know, shout out if you feel like you ain't in the mood for all this kind of talk right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important. It's very important. It's an important time of the year. It's an important time and place. Actually, 2021 is just an important period because of what we're going through out here. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Let me see what's going on. What's going on over here? Nothing going on here on the phone tip. People just chilling. They might be still out there enjoying the beautiful weather. The weather is out there. The weather is out there. So if I don't get no hits, I ain't gonna be too mad about that. Just trying to get some facts straight. Just trying to get some information straight. While I sit here and mumble, listening for people, waiting on folks to come in, chime in, chime in. Even if you just want to hit me up, we coming in, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Shout out to Jamal if he in the building. Shout out to Jamal if he in the building. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get started in a few minutes with what I want to talk about. I'm not trying to drive anybody crazy with the boredom of what I'm gonna talk about. I do think as a consumer of all these foods, as a consumer of these stores, and I think you should feel the same way too. We just gotta eat better. We gotta leave the nonsense alone. We can't be the group of people that when they say, "Oh, this disease is out, this virus is out," guess who's the most susceptible? African Americans. Guess who can get it faster and hold it longer and die faster? African Americans. You can miss me with all that. I'm not, really trying to get into all that stuff with how we ain't this, how we ain't that, how the past was, what the future going to be. Kind of miss me, kind of miss me, kind of miss me. So just waiting to see if I get any check-ins. If they ain't in the mood, I'll start without them. If they in the mood, I'm waiting on the checkups. I'm waiting on the checkups. How many of y'all ready for the summer? Ready to be masked up and quarantined because it's getting out of hand already. And in a minute, a couple of these states gonna be like, nah, y'all played yourself. We ain't doing that again. We just can't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shut y'all down. And y'all can't come up to 2023 because you're gonna just shoot past 2022. You know what I'm saying? Until they get it all out their system. Hit me up if you know any things about China and other places and what's their quarantine situations like. What is their camp like nowadays? Because I don't hear enough about nobody else. They just jam us down our own throats. Like, yo, this is what's wrong with y'all. Stupid, stay at house, don't do this. But y'all want to say go out and have a ball. Y'all the ones opening the gates. Y'all the ones that's flying the planes. We know the government can control all that stuff. So before I get into stuff, I just want to say I'm waiting on a couple more people once again. If they don't come on, then there's going to be me and whoever watching. If you don't watch, fine. It's a health drink. It ain't about to be funny and ha ha he he. If you want to go through that, we ain't going to go through that. We're just going to talk for some things. I want to get some stuff off my chest. I want to put some stuff out for people that ask me. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the health situation? You know what I mean? Because I do want to think, no, I am going to say, I think food is your medicine. There's just no way it ain't. It's just too much stuff out here where they get all this crap from and mess everybody up. And there's too much healing powers in the grass and the trees. Don't nobody want to take proper ownership of stuff because they're going to be blackballed, rooted out, uprooted. I want to say canceled and sued, and the list goes on and on with this cancellation stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get people comfortable because I ain't getting no signs of nothing. It's been 15 minutes almost since I've been on here. Nobody else said anything to me, so I just want to say, what's up, people? Welcome to Urban Fire, the podcast where we talk about, or I talk about, whatever you want to talk about to make you feel better. So I'm gonna start. If somebody come in, I'll just pop them in. So let's not only talk about weight loss and only talk about exercise because we already did that. Let's talk about specifics. Like, let's go deeper. Can we be deep divers right now for a moment? Let's be deep divers for a moment. I want to break it down from a underneath perspective, if I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I want to know about how you feel about the term food is your medicine. You know what I'm saying? How things are when you eat them due to feelings, and after you eat them, how you feel before. If you're not eating right, how you feeling afterwards. I want to get into that a little bit, but right now, like I said, you're looking for some ha-has and hee-hees. Probably up the channel, up the street. I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to bring some laughter to the table while we kicking it about this, or I'm kicking it about this. That's fine too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see what's up with the let's see. Request line. Was there a link going out? Let me see, because some people are like, you, that's a little too heavy for me to talk about, brother. I will catch you another day. Another day that is. That's cool with me. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. So if I'm solo, it should take me no more than an hour to talk about what I want to talk about. So I want to talk about, I literally this thing they call superfoods. Anybody familiar with superfoods? Superfoods. Superfoods. I'll post up something. These are foods that give us stuff. We get stuff out of it so that we can feel better, or it fights against stuff. You know, I'm gonna put up a little diagram of something. Y'all familiar with this stuff? We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Probiotics, yogurts and stuff, nuts and seeds. You know, that stuff had beneficial ingredients. We already know about the dark and leafy greens, and we know about fruits and berries and juices, whichever one you want to talk about. Sometimes if you eat probiotics, you get the yogurts from the store, but the ones that got the most sugar don't really help the bacteria for your digestive tract. The seeds, the nuts and the seeds, we got energy coming out of them all day long. Want some energy, that's what's gonna happen. You just pop them all day, chewing them all day. The dark green leafy, you know, we probably eat them in lunchtime, dinner time, and you can wash it down with a cool, frosty, antibiotic berry smoothie. You want blueberries, cranberries, you know, all the dark berries, cherries, stuff like that. I don't know why they didn't put cherries berry, but yeah, that's what you do. That's what you're getting into right there. So when we say superfoods, we talking about stuff like let me get some ingredients up here. Let me get some ingredients up here. Let me get some ingredients up here. That's the fruits. That's the super fruits. These are the fruits that help you with mucus, inflammation, antioxidants, all them things, just skin, all the good stuff you want to talk about, all the good stuff. Those right there were some of the things you want to, knock off the park and kick it with while you trying to just live a better life, a better you. Got a couple more images right here going down. Let me see what this is. Let me see if I can get this to come up. Don't play me. Okay. Beets, bok choy, broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, cabbage, kale, and so on, etc., etc. Now, I do want to say I've tried all these things, and I feel good every day about eating them. I don't feel like, oh, this is bland, this is corny. I feel like they came a long way from just having, peas, carrots, and broccoli or mixed vegetables on your plate. Those things have, they specialize in I want to say, prevention of disease chemicals inside of them. But that's naturally from the earth, so they naturally grow with those things. It's not like something that somebody mixing in there. We get into GMOs in a little bit because that's that genetically modified organism stuff. When somebody introduce something to a seed with another seed, next thing you know, you got vegetables doing this, or vegetables you never heard of. Superfoods promote healthy heart. When they promote healthy heart. So, if you need to look that up, you got time to look that stuff up. I suggest you do so. So it might make a better you, get a little energetic, feel a little lighter. We ain't designed to be for so much certain sizes and stuff like that. So I just want to say, take time, reach out, read a book, ask somebody what's going on, and how we get here and how we get from here. You know what I'm saying? How we move on, pretty much. So, like I said, the superfoods are usually the foods that I'll put that graph up again, that you usually have in your supermarkets or your pantry. It's the kale, it's the broccolis, it's the beans, the peas, all the green stuff. To some degree, the lettuce, celery, and cucumbers, if I might say that. So, You can make smoothies out of that, chop it up, make great salad, throw a little bit of fish on top of that if that's what you do, if you eat fish. Um, some tofu or something, or some seeds, some sesame seeds, some flax seeds. This is energy, folks. This is let's get some energy going here because we all know health is wealth. Health is wealth. 100 times over, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you want to come on. It's on YouTube. You can hit me up in the comment section. It'll say it. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 comments. How you doing? How you doing? Miss Queenie, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's talk about something. Holler at me. Send the email. Send the text. Let's just talk it up about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Alkalines. Alkalines. Oh, that's a big one because alkalines play a deep part in. It plays a deep part in just muscles, chronic pain, acne, inflammation, allergies, even getting old fast. You don't want that face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just put up a diagram of some alkalines, stuff like that. The most common ones. The most common ones. Shout out to this if you've seen these before. This brother here say the top 10 most alkaline foods that are most alkalizing. Your green leafies, your what's that? Looks like limes. A lot of people think that's acidic, but once it metabolizes in your body, it turns to alkaline. You know, you got your regular crew, the broccolis, the cauliflowers, the cucumbers, even the celeries. When you think celeries, it's just like, yo, what is a celery really? All original players in the game, cantaloupes, melons, watermelons, the leafy greens, we already said that. Your radishes, if it's something you like to toss in a little red, white spice up joints you put in there. Coconut water is a good thing. Coconut water is a very, 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 very good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting on a couple folks, if they want to come on, punch in, send me the emails, and we can talk about it. I mean, you got questions? Hit me up. You got questions about what you're saying and you want to come talk about it because you're not sure of some things you heard about ain't true or whatever? Come on down. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, welcome to Urban Fire podcast where I'm talking to you about whatever you want to talk about. I know a little bit about something. I know you know a little bit about something. We can all put it together and talk about something. Feel me? So let's talk about more about the alkalines. The alkaline. Let me see what this is right here. This alkalines. Yeah, I'm trying it. Superfoods. Superfoods and alkalines kind of go hand in hand. I'm going to go back to this one. Yeah. So fresh coconut waters, you can find that damn near every store right now. You know what I'm saying? You can find that any store. You can find that it's kind of like a household substitute water now. All the big stores selling it, all the big wigs got it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I don't radishes is cool. I like the beets. Beets be coming in like they make beets and all kinds. They got these nice beet juices. They got the beet chips, the beet can. There's just so much. They have found so many ways to do stuff to help us get these things, so we can live a better life. So if you sitting around here and you still running past all the food because you want to be, you know what I'm saying, eating like you 18 anymore, and the minute you turn 18, shout out to you, but you can't be eating that stuff no more. Shout out to you. So, like I said, this is a podcast. If you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about, I'll take ideas from you. I'll take my cues, and we can just keep going from there. You know what I'm saying? I want to reflect a minute on just knowing what I know now makes me feel. I want to say I'm a better person. Forget the OG part of it, because even when I was young, I didn't have this informational highway back then. I would have took it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was all about the health. Shit. Buy me a cup of coffee. Send me a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, let's deep dive. Let's be deep divers. Let's just get a little lower than, you know, let's talk about like weight loss and stuff. A lot of these green leafy, red berry, beige white minerals and herbs. Remember the herbs. Oregano. Oregano is a good herb. That's athletic. That helps break up mucus, because if you're sick, you wanna, I wanna say, not have so much mucus, because we do need mucus, because mucus lines our stomach, and then we got mucus membranes like the mouth, the eyes, and wherever else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't want to get rid of mucus. You want to, have enough for the important things, but get rid of it if you're sick, because mucus might hold on to some toxins, that push through your body. His mucous membranes, you might get spit that out or whatever, or it might rub your eye and might come out your nose, whatever. But mucus is in your body for a reason. It helps keep the acid in your stomach from tearing your stomach to pieces and actually leaking out into your body. What else it helps you with? It helps trap particles that just got loose somewhere and you wind up sneezing or coughing something up. You know what I mean? You definitely want to get the mucus out your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Because it can make you feel short of breath. You don't want to be nobody with COPD and all that stuff. You want to, you can take vapor up, probably, get up your nose to clear it out. You can take expectorants. That's a medicine term for Robitussin, Mucinex, I want to say. Yeah, you can take that for that. And that helps dry you up and clear you up a little bit, you know what I mean? Just enough so that you're not messing around with where mucus should be, because you need it for tears, you need it for saliva, you need it for other things. We won't get into that, but we need that mucus going around the body. Saliva and mucus, I want to say they might be two different things, but you need them both. So, be up in the comments if you got any questions, any answers, because I don't know how long I'm gonna take this. I still got a lot of questions myself. You know what I'm saying? So we done beat up Alkaline and Superfoods a little bit and stuff like that. Let's go with I want to say let's go a little bit more into the alkaline situation, because the alkaline situation comes with a lot of things. I want to say it comes with a lot of it comes with there's a lot of pieces to it. You know what I'm saying? So the alkaline, like muscle mass, you start getting old. Like I said before you want to get old, because you're not taking care of your body. The inflammation, the acid, literally breaks you out, and you be like wondering why you 30 with a lot of acne and you thought you got that out your system. You know what I'm saying? What else it helps? It helps to it helps bone density. That's another thing. Shout out to my ladies out there. Ladies, listen, y'all got a higher risk of osteoporosis. So I suggest you get in on these alkaline foods to help with bone density. That's a major lady female problem. Osteoporosis. So get in some of these. Try to get in some of these, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. I'm gonna post this comment from Candy Queen Malone. Why do you think it's hard for people to eat healthy? Salute, Mom. I want to say information. I want to say the information to a degree is not always there. And a lot of people like to go to these, to me, I think a lot of people go to these fast food places Remember, people, these are emergency places for food. These ain't let's eat dinner all the time places. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of think it's kind of hard. It's just probably so many avenues to go down with who do this and why they doing it. I think, to me, if you got a better answer, post it, and I'll definitely put it up here. But why do I think it's hard for people to eat healthy? Information. I think the young cats now got way, way, way better platforms than we ever had. And there's no reason for them to be bugging out with their food. They can just, oh man, they should be amazing in this era they in. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out, Pretty Brown Eyes. I see you out there. What up? What up? What up? Thanks for stopping in. You got any comments? Post them. Let me know how you feel about some things. You got any questions? I'll answer them right here while I'm doing this thing here. I want my people to eat better. I want my people to eat green. I want my people to strive. I want you to think better, have good thoughts. Because you know, if you eat bad, you're going to have bad thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tired. You ain't getting enough iron. There's just so many reasons why us, I'm talking about the brownskins, need to get on this bandwagon of trying to eat superfoods all the time. Now, I'm not saying you should be shrinking down and all this stuff because you like your weight, and ladies out there that like their curves, and my fellas out there that don't want to get pushed around. They want to be the big husky dude. I get all that. I get all that. What I am saying is there's going to be a time where the curves play out, the huskiness play out, and all you got is just flabs and no energy. When you can prepare now from here till tomorrow with just practicing how to be a healthy human being. Like I said before, food is our medicine. Food is definitely our medicine. You know what I'm saying? So I want to drop in some more knowledge here that I got. So I want to tackle this right here. How about this one for y'all? Vegan versus plant-based. A lot of people be trying to figure out, well, Corey, what do you mean? Or whatever. You know, when they say it, they say what they mean. Vegans are people who strictly ain't doing nothing that got to do with animals. Plant-based people are people who strictly ain't doing the bad stuff, but they might from time to time indulge in an animal product. You dig? That's the difference. So if you're a plant-based person, you matter of fact, I may have bread. Okay, I got you right here. Here you go, right here. This is the refrigerator of a vegan versus a plant-based person. Now, on a whole food plant-based side, somebody might actually, it might be a freezer a little above it or below it that's going to have a couple pieces of meat in there. Maybe some chicken wings, or whatever. But if you notice the vegan side, everything in there is, straight out of Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this stuff you never seen before. You don't pay attention to this stuff. So you got like this tofurkey. It's a I want to say a vegan turkey lunch meat. Excuse me. You got diet cheese. Everybody might see diet cheese when they go to cheese. I'm not sure the name of this mayonnaise, but I recognize it. Everybody know almond milk. Almond milk is cool because almond milk and soy milk have now been fortified to have, vitamin D and iron and calcium in them joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post these comments, see what she's talking about. Another post by Miss Queen Malone. With the history of one or two generations before us having diabetes, high blood pressures, etc., you would think one wouldn't want to have those same diseases. I hear you, but they do and deem it as hereditary. Damn, that is such a play on the history right there. They love to say this, they love to say that. Shout out to Queen. Like, yo, you really, you know what I'm saying? I love saying what I say. You know what I'm saying? I have to talk like this. It's hard for me to talk and don't say, you know what I'm saying? So for y'all saying, stop saying what I'm saying all the time. Stop saying you dig. Stop saying you feel me. Sometimes you gotta push the point across and drop a little period on the end of it. I ain't trying to be funny. You know? So back to her question. Let me get back to her question. With the history of 1 or 2 generations before diabetes, how a person, etc., you want to think other diseases, but they deem it as hereditary. So I want to say, let me go up and get back on the screen here. I want to say the hereditary thing is way overblown, but I do think we pass down things. I do think that I'm not a scientist. Don't play none in the movie. I don't know any. But from what I read and what I watch, I do think that when they say that, I think they mean your blueprint. If your blueprint, which is your mom, possibly your pops, got these things, that DNA is going to kind of shift over. So if this person got these issues at a certain age and they have a baby, which is you, it's a good chance they saying that it might genetically cross over. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all know the history of the black folks and the slavery and the poor diets they made us have. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I got here. Let me see what I got here. Yeah. Homegirl, pretty brown eyes, family history is key. That's right. Because you got to remember, the folks that give birth to you, if they got any issues, you might wind up in shock as a baby. You might have to try to fight and get out all that stuff you can get out of that your mom or your pop had and they, you know, and they DNA when they made you. They mixed the juices together to be like, oh, to start baby, there's a good chance you might catch some of that hell. You know what I'm saying? So they want to talk about, oh, well, black people since the beginning of time, they only ate the scraps that the slaves threw out, and over time they survived in the trash and over evolution and all this stuff. It remained and it stuck with them, and then they passed it on because now it's stuck in the chromosomes and stuff. You know what's in our chromosomes? Chicken. So I don't know where that comes from, but we love some chicken. You know what I'm saying? So I move on from that one. Go back to the vegan, plant-based diets. Do anybody out there feel like they would love to just eat grapes, apples all day long? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's beneficial, right? But it is. You know, coming to the platform. Got my friend of mine. He loves this stuff. This is what he do. This is how he eat.
What's going on?
What's
up with you?
Thanks for coming out.
Definitely.
You got the sound right?
Yeah, I'm checking this joint now.
Low. I can hear you though.
Can you hear me?
Not so much.
All right, hold on.
I can hear you a little bit, but it's like it's a volume play you got going on there. Yeah, it's volume play there.
Can you hear me now?
Still a little low, bro. Still a little low.
I don't know.
Right. Miss Queen Malone say, sometimes it's really the action of poor diets. Both my parents were diabetic. Shout out to your parents. As if I were as well. I'm sorry. I'm the only one in my family that do not have diabetes. That's good. That's great to hear. That's great to hear because you gotta remember, sometimes that stuff won't pass down. Sometimes you can get it yourself. You go out there and just suck it up yourself, doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that there's chemicals, balances and stuff. That's why they say, always go get your blood test. Go to the doctor so he can literally Check all your LDLs, your HDLs, pHs, and all that stuff. You want to Tosh, you having trouble with the voice?
Yeah, I think so.
I hear you though, deep down there, but you ain't coming in all the way clear.
The joint's still
How
low.
about if you just back out and then hit the joint again? See what happens.
All right, let me
Still
see.
on the same link.
All right, that's what I'm gonna
Miss
do.
Queen, you're gonna have to come on here. You got questions. Come on, Miss Queen, send that email over. Send that email over. Yeah. Come on. We know you out here. You family. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Diabetic issues. Diabetic issues is super key because diabetic issues don't only come as a pass down. Diabetic issues can come from poor diet, chemical imbalances, stress. I mean, it just come out of nowhere because we got a homie that had diabetes at like 16. They were like, that's juvenile diabetes because he was under 18, I guess, whatever that means. But he was taking the stuff in the stomach with his needle. And we just was like, young boys, we was clowning, but it was like, yo, that shit's got to be stressful. You know what I'm saying? Now, at this age, he be in and out the hospitals. He be salty, like, yo, man, my sugar I'm always on it. Like, it just did what it wanted to do one day. And I was eating and all this stuff. Man, I don't wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That, seizures, any of those super illnesses where you ain't got no control over nothing, and then it just kind of just take over you, and where you stand is where you fall. Oh, man, them joints deep. I could cry for everybody with them problems right there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man. Yes, man. Hey, give me something to talk about. Give me something to talk about. I got some more to talk about, really. But if y'all want to break it up a little bit, I got some things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna show some more pictures.
No. It's still low.
Can I hear you? Can the people hear you? Hit us up if y'all can hear Hops, because I'm barely hearing him. Barely hearing him. I'm gonna check his mic. Mic on mute. Mic unmute. Your volume up on your phone?
Yeah, my volume all the way up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can anybody hear him?
It's all the way up.
Maybe it's me that just can't hear you. Yeah, I think I'm where I need to be with the volume. How about now?
I'm good. I can hear you good.
You can hear me good?
Yeah, I definitely can hear you good.
Let me see. Maybe I gotta do a plug in. I'm gonna put up a picture real quick so that give some of my people some things to chew on right here. How about this one?
Oh, okay.
Alkaline foods. Okay, come on.
So that's.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. You said the alkaline, right? Alkaline foods.
Gotcha. I'm tripping right now.
My joint still low.
Say that again.
It's still low.
Yeah, it sounds low to me. I don't know if it's me.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna switch my earphones. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna switch them joints. I'm gonna disconnect and switch them joints. I'm gonna come back on.
I can hear it. That's probably what it is. I need to hear some people so that I can get my thing together. And being on here with new voices, they might be clear. To me, I'm here like, yo, it was terrible. No, man, how about this? Try now. Shares trying to get in, but I already sent Shares the thing. Be up, Shares. Come on, Shares, get in here. I'll send you the link again. You gotta be Jamal. Yeah, right? Quinn, you said we sound cool? I ain't understand that. Damn. Let me try again. That's why I like talking to these freaking. Hello? What's up? I sent you a link, bro. You want a Yahoo drink, right? You ain't come up. They ain't come up on here. Like how Hassan do, he come right up on here. Yeah. I sent you the link again. Huh? Yeah, I'm still on. Chopping up with Queen. Birdie brown eyes. Yeah, we getting it in a little bit. We getting it in a little bit. So told I'm heard well, I think. Yeah, I think I am. Well, not right now. I ain't. Let me see. I wish she would come on, but I guess not. Hey, you get the link? Huh?
It's good now.
Yeah, they said they can hear us, but I don't know why I'm struggling with hearing you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm jacking them.
It's all right. It's cool.
Hmm?
It's cool. I can hear you though,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, you gonna make me have to put the mic down. Jeez, are you kidding me? Audio, come on, audio. It's saying I'm on deck regular. I don't know why I ain't getting
I
you.
don't know, bro.
Tripping over.
I definitely can hear you though. I definitely can hear you.
Sometimes when you put the Bluetooth in.
Yeah, I switched from my plug-in joints to my Bluetooth.
Yeah, you know I like to hear the Bluetooth. I mean the plug-in. Let me try something else. What you saying, Sean?
Hmm?
I don't see you on the joint. You usually be right here where it'll say backstage waiting. That's funny. Come out and try it again. All right. So how you doing, Haas? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You?
You doing good? Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm literally struggling with the whole headphones thing with just you. That's why
Sean
when I be
trying.
like, come on or whatever, I like to do it a little bit before the time. That way, all that
Yeah, we could work
functional crap
all the
just get out the
technical
way.
stuff
It
out.
gets out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man, so I feel like certain things interrupt us. Man, listen, I have to go to the other joint. Sean, you still ain't coming.
Shit's trying to get in. You can't get in.
Perfect now.
You can hear
I
it
hear
good
you.
now.
I can hear you real clear. I can hear it. Dogs barking around the corner from
Probably
the
the
house.
headphone. Probably the headphone.
That sucks. All right, she said we sound great. Let me get back into this. So, how do you feel about the vegan versus plant-based? Can you see that up there?
I can.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I was saying to everybody that vegan sometimes, no, I'm sorry, plant-based sometimes go that route, but they might sneak meat in every now and then. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
That's
And
kind of
vegans just
where I'm at.
absolutely don't have nothing with meat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, vegan is a lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
That's not.
Right.
It's not. People don't really realize that it's not a diet, right? It's actually almost like a religion, like a lifestyle. You know,
Yeah.
there's no animal products at all, like clothing wise, anything. You know what I'm saying? In any parts of your life, it's not just what you putting into your body. What you know, you don't use anything that comes from an animal at all. You know what I mean? So no leather. You know what I mean? Sheepskin, stuff like that. None of that. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's a it's a more strict and regimented thing to be able to follow, and it's, you know, everybody claims that they're vegan, but that's just because they say they don't eat meat. But
Right.
you know, that's
Let, let,
honestly plant based. You know,
let me put this graph up again. I'm sure you might be familiar with some of these stories. Shout out to y'all that's seeing already. The vegan side. You ever see these products in the store? Yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah. Substitute butters and cheeses and mayos and you
right,
know, yeah,
right,
that's yeah. So
exactly.
like I said earlier, I prefer people to actually take better care of themselves and look at some things.
Plant based.
What, plant based?
Yeah,
What about it?
yeah.
Say that again.
I feel like plant based is, in my personal opinion, a better option because even if you use substitutes for dairy products and things like that, it's still
Hmm.
processed food.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. You're right about that. Because I was telling somebody, they was like, "Yeah, this hip city food, man, this is where it's at." I'm like, "Yo, you do know that's still fast food, right?"
it's a healthier McDonald's, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
A healthy McDonald's. How about this one right here? How about this one right here? Let me know if you can see it. There you go.
Okay.
Flexitarian. What you know
Flex,
about them people?
flexitarian. That's a new one for me, bro.
That's a new one. Oh
Yeah,
man, this
a
is
new one.
this is the people who not quite plant based and sneak food meats. These are just people who have moments where they just do vegan stuff, or they'll just be regular a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And they claim, I'm a vegan on weekends. You know what I'm saying? It's like Job Corps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, you was at the party and I see you with the buffalo wings all heavy. Don't act like that. Oh, I'm a
Exactly.
flexitarian. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flexitarian is
Yeah.
that's the people who want to meet you over there, but can't quite always get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
They dig it a little bit, but not, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
doing.
the
They halfway in, halfway out.
yeah, one foot in, one foot out, like you said.
Yeah. Exactly.
I need to get across the street, but the traffic it's just a little too heavy for me right now. I'm gonna have to wait. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming
No,
across the
definitely,
joint.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, right. Yeah, I had this joint up right here a little earlier. This is this one right here. Probiotics, the yogurts and stuff,
Definitely.
the nuts and seeds where you wanna,
Absolutely.
get your energy boosts. The
For sure.
dark leafy, you know,
Greens. Yeah. Yep.
yeah, the kale, salads and stuff that people be having out here now,
Yeah, that's a must, man.
which is cool. I'm gonna go back to this one too. The
Okay.
alkaline foods,
Yep.
with inflammation and acid and mucus and stuff like that. A
Exactly.
lot of people don't know that lemons and limes are acidic, but once they get in in your body, they
Right.
metabolize as alkalinic. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I like that one. I like what the other one I had? I had another one up there. How about this one? The plant slant. I like that one. Protect your health. No, seriously, because the green, man, the green actually, you know what I'm saying? The green actually tells you the part of the body that actually, you know what I'm saying? Diabetes is what I was just talking to somebody about. And I was just
Right.
telling the women how they have a higher risk of osteoporosis
Right.
and alkalinity stuff helps densen the bone. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean. Sean back in the house. Shizzy Bro.
Sean, what's up? What's up with you,
Shizzy
bro?
Bro,
Yo.
dog. Shizzy
What's
Bro.
going on?
Man, it was a struggle. It was a long walk here.
I got a question. I got a question sign from Candia.
Son,
Here's a question. Did it come up on the screen?
Yep.
that's my little sister.
Yeah.
Organic
You
is
were telling me.
is organic is most important.
Well,
What you feel? What y'all feel?
I mean, you would strive for that, but how can you tell or know what's truly organic?
Exactly. That's why I said
You know what I mean?
I was saying that is a lot such thing out here called GMOs,
Right.
genetically modified organisms.
Correct.
So when I mean that, I mean once upon a time you used to have to wait for certain fruits and vegetables to be seasonal.
Yep.
Like tomato used to only come out in the summer.
Right.
But then they done found a way to genetically modify the tomato seed with the fish cell.
Right.
Because the fish always in cold water and cold temperature all the time.
Exactly.
They made the newest tomato seed be able to withstand cold all year. So now you get tomatoes all year. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can get it's like corn. Corn farmers used to freak out about all the pesticides and the bugs. And they couldn't sell it after they sprayed it, but they didn't want the bugs actually eating it and ruining it. So they genetically modified the corn seed with freaking roach spray, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So bugs gonna climb on corn and fall right off. You know what I mean? Straight up, like, yo, what is this now? You know, you got the rats and the field rats and mice. Like, yo, I don't know what they did to this stuff, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Can't really do it no more. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, they've done so much to produce and to be able to produce crops year round and to make them bigger, fuller. Like you really can't differentiate between what is and what ain't, because they could slap a label on something and say it's organic, but how do you really know that that's the case, and who's holding them to that standard?
Right. They said in today's time we are on our 7th banana, meaning over time bananas evolved from what they've been doing to them. Bananas used to be small and short. Mm-hmm. Now you see them now, they like arms. Like, man, I got to grab that. They just too green. But that's all the genetically modified stuff.
Right.
Like carrots and beets. That ain't real vegetables. That's stuff they came up with a long time ago and put it in the dirt, and people were like, oh, all right, it works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, Sean, I don't know if you've seen when we was talking about flexitarians. Where I was saying how people who don't want to come all the way across to the vegetarian side.
Yeah.
But on weekends, they like weekend warriors and National Guards. Eat this, and then all week I'm a knock off this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got another one for y'all right here. Here you go. Post that graph.
Yeah,
pescatarian.
Yep.
Yeah, that's shout out to people who are pescatarians who like nothing but seafood, but they can't quite give up the buttery, garlicky taste of seafood. But they still want to be involved in the vegan game. Right. You know what I'm saying? What you guys say? How you feel about that game, Sean? The pescatarian, just seafood, but
I mean, I feel like I feel like that's still a step higher than at least you're trying, right?
Yeah, no meats, no meats. No beefs, no chickens, no porks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that kind of stuff.
So right is in between, I guess, vegan and you just eating the way you just want to eat.
Oh no, she didn't. She said, those are the fake bananas. Is that what we're going through now? That's what we're going through? Is that how you feel? They fake?
Tell her, show us one. She probably got.
Listen, I can't eat them.
Bananas?
I can't eat the new bananas. No.
The new bananas.
I get upset stomach. I'm telling you, because I grew up on a certain banana. And what's going on now, I can't. It could be probably put in something, like you cut it up and put it in oatmeal.
Okay.
I'll get it. But if it's like sit there, drink a cup of orange juice, a pill of banana, it's not getting down. It's not. I'm be like, I gotta eat this in the bathroom. Yep. Nah, so sometimes I feel like, So where I was at earlier, Sean, I talking about the superfoods. These are the things for you and your listeners. The probiotics, they sell the drinks in the stores. The nuts and the seeds, you can find them in, say, Men's Nutrition in any supermarket. You got your peanuts, your cashews, your macadamia nuts, your almonds, your walnuts, they all the same thing. First, the energy. And then you got your berries, your blueberries, your B12s, your B, your A, your C, your vitamin, all them things, you get the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was
like
saying
that. So that's all that, like you were saying, people taking pills when you can just go ahead and
exactly.
You can get all that naturally.
That's why I was trying to say the name of what I'm talking about is called Food is Your Medicine. And I wanted to be a little deeper diver about the situation. Let's get all my deep divers. Let's go a little lower than weight loss in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the microscopic of it. Let's eat the certain things and, do the gym as a secondary thing. You know what I'm saying? Or tertiary. Right. People can't say tertiary. They be like, what's the third word? Tertiary. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop this one right here. I like this one right here. This one will tell you the type of meats that you can get at these vegan restaurants. Let me see if it come up. Plant-based replacements.
Right.
Yeah. So we know these ones. These are the original characters. You know what I mean? This is kind of like soy, pretty much soy. Tempeh.
Mm-hmm.
Seitan is like kind of what they use to mimic cheesesteaks.
Okay, yeah.
Portobello and eggplant is how they, try to get you to think like hamburgerish like that until Beyond Meat came out.
Right.
Beyond Meat just took all of it. Falafel is what is falafel? Falafel is I think falafel is a chickpea. Yeah.
Correct.
Tofu is a bean curd. Yep. Curd is like in milk, pasteurizations and stuff like that. It's like when they clump up, the sour part of the milk, that's what curd is. So tofu is like a bean curd. It mimics what you do to it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah, you got lentil burgers and stuff like that. And this one right here, I just found out about jackfruit. Okay. Jackfruit is found in like I want to say, where is that? I think it was Brazil, Africa, and Asia. Like only 3 spots jackfruit. So I got a graph of jackfruit. Yeah, it has a tear texture like meat. You see that?
What it tastes like though?
They say it tastes like apples and bananas mixed. It's a fruit.
Look
but
like
they mimic it
right?
On that side. But it's like no. I'm gonna go back to the last graph. It looked like that. The top. See it? The ugly ball thing.
Yeah.
But when you tear it apart, it mimics the way meat looks when you tear it apart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you a graph of what the store sell look like when they make you a vegan sandwich or plant-based sandwich that got jackfruit in it. Tell me if these things disgust you. Any of these 3 pictures. Mimic the stuff we eat, right?
Right, exactly.
Tuna fish, chicken salad, chicken tacos. That's what jackfruit do with the seasonings and stuff. You said you lose all it just makes it take a little sweeter if you try to make it mimic a tuna. It's like a sweeter tuna. You try to make a chicken sandwich, it's like a sweeter chicken sandwich. Chicken tacos, whatever you put on it, it's gonna mimic that. Yeah, it's if you go in some of these restaurants today, you're gonna be like, yo, you gotta get the vegan chicken salad, John. You know what I'm saying? Yep. For real. Yep. Let me see what Queen said. I can't eat them either. But eat the real small ones or are not the same. Oh, she's talking about the bananas again. I'm sorry. I'm late to your comment. I'm sorry. Yes, weight loss is 70% weight loss. Dissect that one for me. Yes. Weight loss is 70% of weight loss. Don't you be here putting no Chinese riddles in there, girl. Try to figure that one out. Let's try to figure out what you said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the flexitarian, the pescatarian, I think when I talk about this stuff, I want to say the alkalines, they get rid of they fight oxidants, which produce bad molecules in the body causing disease. Some might go as far as saying cancer preventions and stuff like that. But nobody stood on top of the building and was like, cancer over because of these certain superfoods. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. So they say your chances of getting breast cancer for the ladies and stuff like that is better if you eat foods that have antioxidants. You know what I'm saying? You want to prevent disease and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So what would you say is a good food for like Alzheimer's, like dementia? Like what will prevent that? Like what are some
brain stuff?
Yeah.
Iodine.
Like that.
Yeah, iodine good for the brain and the thyroid. Iodine is good. Like women who pregnant, if they don't have enough iodine, the baby, they say the IQ is going to be a lot lower. Does that make any sense? Yeah, they saying if a woman you don't overdose in it, but if she has the proper levels of iodine in her diet while she's pregnant, carrying, the IQ of the baby would be, I guess, normal to above. Hey, don't quote me on it. This is what the folks say. You know what I'm saying? The folks who put stuff under the microscope. You dig? Yeah. So iodine is good for the brain. It's good for the thyroid, because the thyroid controls, it literally controls your whole damn body. You know what I'm saying? From your hair to your weight. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see people with thyroid problems. They got the Wendy Williams look with the eyes popping out their head. And they gained all this weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to some degree, Snoop Dogg too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he admitted it to it, but you can see Graves' disease. You know what I'm saying? That's when the eyes look like they protrude, like somebody actually got their fingers behind them, poking them out. Yeah. So, but to some degree, you know what I'm saying? That's what. Let me see what she's saying now. Oh, she said this already. I don't know what that came.
Okay.
That one got me perplexed.
Well, no, she's saying this food is 70% of
your body
either weight loss or weight gain.
Yeah, because we all
you're going to gain it or lose it.
Got you.
You're going to lose 70% of it. Yeah,
basically. Right, the fluid, because we
which makes
like
sense.
The world, the earth, the body, we all mostly fluid than any other thing. You know what I'm saying?
So to kind of answer your question too, Shiz, omega 3s is very good for your brain and memory, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But where do you get this stuff? Where do you get it naturally? Like is it like fruits and vegetables or some foods?
Right. So omega 3s are in fish, right? So if you eat a lot of fish, you know that it has the fat from the fish and the oils from the fish. The omega 3s come from that, and that's where you can get that from. So
Gotcha.
that also helps build the nerves. It helps strengthen the nerve cells in your brain.
The fatty fish. Fatty fish got different kind of
Right. Correct.
oils and fat in them. You know what I'm saying? You got your
Correct.
mackerel, you got your sardines, you got your salmon. Salmon is king because it's
Right.
mainly the most reachable and is out there. Like for people who fare cans and stuff, so they might call it can fish. That's where you'll
Right.
find mackerel or
Yep.
floating in olive oil or sardines. You know what I'm saying? And you know you
Exactly.
can chow down on that for a snack. A lot of people be like, "Oh, they stink. Oh, bones. Oh, skin." It's like really eating a fish. So people can't, stomach it. But
Exactly.
yeah, you can get that. Yeah. So when they say superfoods, it's certain superfoods in the green level, the green section that got a lot of omega-2. Might not be as deep as the fatty fish, but
Right.
that's why they say the green world, like your broccoli and your kale is heavy in it. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, seaweed, sea moss, a lot of people like to talk about sea moss.
Mhm.
Sea moss has all the nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you're thinking about having I want to say like a dairy-free diet and you need your D, your vitamin D, you get it from the sky every now and then. You can get it from broccoli or soy and almond milk have been fortified and they had to put it in there. Like back in the day, we used to eat them sweet ass cereals.
Right.
And it was just having headaches and toothaches all the time. Then the government stepped in and was like, "Oh, we got to fortify it and put vitamin C in it and all the stuff to make these kids, feel a little bit better and stuff." So they do that with almond milk, soy milk, and probably a couple other milks so that you get vitamin D. They just, inject it in the cartons and stuff now. So yeah. What else with all that? I was answering questions. So yeah. Antioxidants, iodine help with the thyroid. They help with the benefit pregnancy, like I said, as far as the women and the brain power of the kid when they come out. And they say it fights breast cancer. So anything that fight something like that, you might want to take some big bites out of it or some big gulps out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Turmeric too, bro.
Yeah. Turmeric.
Curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric, helps improve your memory loss. Helps with memory loss and
Got you.
helps improve the memory for people with Alzheimer's and those type of brain disorders.
So herbs. A lot of people don't believe in the herbs and spices. They just think it tastes the food up a little bit. No, herbs and spices is what, you know what I'm saying? Come from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Come from the grass. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Oregano is the alkaline and parsley is the alkaline. Watercress is the alkaline. They're superfoods. These are foods that fight off disease. They fight off inflammation that can cause in your joints and toxins and strip the mucus levels down. That's in your, in your chest. If you got a cold, you can get rid of it quicker. Stuff like that, because mucus traps disease and stuff that it wants to push out your body. You know what I'm saying? So look out for your herbs and spices. Don't just cook for the taste. Because garlic is in everything. Garlic is a superfood. It's alkaline. It's Legion of Doom. It's Marvel. It's like all the freaking hero stuff in the world. Garlic is in the picture. You know what I'm saying? They show the picture where we got the Last Supper and Jesus and all of them. Garlic, and then you gotta look hard. You see garlic sitting in the chair. Garlic everywhere. You're like, yo, what? So that's a lot of people like, it stink. It don't feel. Garlic is everywhere when you look at stuff. Like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing like superfoods, superfoods is good to make like smoothies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Salads. Because you're not probably going to get as much superfood as you want in a meal. Some people cook it just to make the plate look cool. You know what I mean? You could knock off a couple broccolis and move it on, or cheese it up or butter it down. You know what I'm saying? But if you literally spend $15 for a damn green smoothie, what? You knocking that off. You ain't gonna even play with that green smoothie.
No, you're right.
Yeah. But what she said omega-3s, that's the key to helping neurology disease such as Alzheimer's. Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to her for getting that effect. Yeah. Omega-3s. A lot of people.
Queenie.
A lot of people who don't like fish and stuff. That's what we were talking about the supplements last week. You know, you can, some of that stuff you can get at certain smoothie shops. And they got like the powder mixes in the background. And it might make the drink go up $3, $4, but they might have the supplements for you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What's the other what was the other one I was going to talk about? Oh, I was going to talk about like a 7-day challenge. I challenge anybody, you know, to try a vegan lifestyle for 7 days. You know, see what benefits you possibly can get out of it. You know, you might love it, you might like it, you might not. You know what I'm saying? But if you try and you see that you get production of energy, skin, endurance, you know, your brain thoughts. Yeah, I think everybody should try it just for a week, just to see what happens. You know, say don't even be a flexitarian. Just like I'm gonna be a vegan person till next Saturday or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, Sunday now, next Sunday. Yeah. I mean, because it's like, then there's things like extreme stuff like colonics.
Mm-hmm.
They like, you know, the tube, the purified warm water, and it's like go with so much in and rinse out access. But really for the colon, that's why it's called colonic. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It ain't supposed to be intestinic. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be just enough for where it matters at, because the rest of the muscle push it down there, and it gets there and it usually chills and relax. So if you got that area clean, all the toxins that make you dizzy and tired and acne up, the colonic will push that stuff out of you. You know what I'm saying? It will rinse you. You know what I mean? And it's gonna make you feel like, I first did one man, and it like made me go to the bathroom. Like, yo, I can't stop going to the bathroom on this junk. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with me. It just took it out of me. Like, yo, you out taking all of it, and you know,
like I ain't got no more.
Exactly. Tell me how you feel when I get it all out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what she said. Yeah. That's how I feel. Like, what? Oh man. So, Sean, how you feel? You feel like you like smooth? What is this? Of course he gonna come late with the damn Dell shit. Dell. Yeah. I see the avatar.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up with you?
What's up, family? What's up?
What's happening with you?
Chilling, man. One of them nights, man.
Right.
What's good with y'all?
No, we just talking about the finer things in life, actually, which ain't jewelry and cars and houses. It's health. Health is wealth. Yeah, we talking about the finer things like eating your right greens, eating your right reds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I got a graph up here, a holistic joint.
Right.
Mind, body, spirit, body, mind, and spirit. Yoga, nutrition, breath workouts, massage therapy, breathing workouts, massage therapy, acupuncture. A lot of people don't touch that a lot.
Right.
Psychotherapy, mindfulness, Western medications, which is over there. Exploring spirituality. And
what's that? Is spirituality?
Exploring, if desired, connections and love. To love. Hold on a second. Exploring spirituality, if desired, or connection to love. But it's like just pretty much trying to find peace and like where you at, or trying something new to have that peace, that serenity we was talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got, how you feel about that? The body, mind, and spirit thing, or body, mind, soul. Do you feel like you need a place, you got a place already in your brain you go to when you need to relax? Or is it a spot?
Yeah, I'm there all the time. Or I try to be. I think I'm a little bit different because I'm a thinking person. So I'm always thinking about something. I'm always I'm a daydreamer. So yeah. Like I wouldn't say a daydreamer because that sounds a little bit crazy, but like I'm a visionary, so I like to visualize things, and because of that, I play it in my mind, like all like I play different scenarios and different things in my mind, back to back all the time. So.
Yeah, you're a thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people just react or act. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're a thinker. Calculate.
Now, does that tie into introvert, extrovert type things, or no? The two different things I'm talking about.
I don't know if that's the case, because you could be an introvert or extrovert and still be a thinker or not. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, in all honesty, that people need time to reflect, right? And
that's reflection is key. Yeah,
absolutely, that's key. I've always told my kids that coming up throughout their life that you gotta constantly reflect on yourself. Take time out to yourself, sit with yourself, and reflect on you, because there's always work that you can do on yourself. You know what I mean? We never gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? So it's always something that we can do. So you should always be working to make yourself better.
Yeah, like just taking long walks with yourself.
Exactly.
Going to the beach, staring at the waves. I already told Del about all that stuff. I feel about all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you go there and you might have an epiphany at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You might be like, damn, had I been home, I might not have thought of this. But nobody's around me, so I can actually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So get back to this taking vegan plant-based thing. Tofu. Son, you mess with tofu like that?
A little.
Okay.
A little.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I've strayed away from it a little bit, just because of the soy content, and a lot of soy is not really good for you either.
No, I wouldn't say a lot of things ain't good for you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So what is soy? My question is, what specifically is soy?
It's a bean.
It's a bean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bean. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bean that they manipulate. And actually, it's a superfood. Let me see if I got a graph for that. A soybean. Let me see if I got a soybean. I have a soybean. I don't have a soybean. I don't have a soybean.
Is that natural? Is it a natural bean? Is it a natural? It is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people who can't eat a lot of things veer off to the soy. Like, remember we was talking about how you get your supplements without actually taking pills or whatever?
Right.
You get your, like tofu. Like tofu has a lot of iron. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't like tofu for certain reasons. And then soy, studies say this later. Studies said this before. That's why you might have people veer off from soy, because it's like manhood stuff it mess with, and I've heard that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I've heard a couple different opinions on that it doesn't lower your
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
testosterone
Right.
levels. Then yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that
You know,
you get your some calcium from it because we can't always get it from the milk. Like I was telling them earlier, you fortify certain stuff. Almond milk. They didn't even say soy. They said almond milk and another one of these milk. Damn, we got so many milks today.
almond, oat, soy.
Yeah, cashew. Seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where's I get milks from? Proteins. You get your proteins from your lentils, your lentil beans. What else I got here? Artichokes. Protein come from soybeans, asparagus, and artichokes. Probably a ton of other things to come from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they the ones off top. You know what I'm saying? Your iron, you get that out of oysters, spinach, sesame seeds, apricots, like I said, tofu, quinoa, and mixed nuts. So if you just grab some nuts and just, you know what I'm saying? You're getting a good source of iron. The mixed nuts, not the honey roasted cashews. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. B12 can be found in fortified cereals and some soy products, they say. But I have gotten the B12 bag, IV bag. You know what I'm talking about, Simon?
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
They're a little expensive, but yeah. What you got there, Sean? The news?
The news? Nah.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen, I got some stuff here, man. But we still on food and stuff.
No, we're not. Wherever we go.
I'm trying to listen. No, but go ahead. I like what Dell.
Hold on, let me read this last one.
Go ahead.
Queen Malone.
In there.
Soy causes diseases in women. Osteoporosis, ovarian issue, endometrial issue. It raises estrogen, which causes a lot of diseases for us. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, women.
And I wonder if that's African American women. When she said for us, is it just women or African American women?
From if those issues, I want to say women because the endometrial, osis and stuff like that, it's a problem. It's too much of stuff. It's like I want to say osis is a condition that has overgrown something. Like it might be too much growth somewhere. You know what I mean? Which can cause pain and inflammation. And there's a lot more things that come with the endo. It's like I think that got to do with the fallopian tube somewhere down there. That the surface or the skin is growing off course. You got access something there. Tap in here, ladies, if you know what I'm talking about as far as the endometrial. Yeah. So. Yeah, and we already know they have ovarian issues. My sister went through that. Osteoporosis, and one more I found out about. They got the gallbladder problems. Yeah. And the said, yep, in general, yep. Yeah, so
pretty much, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you gonna say, Shez?
Nah, so I was just gonna ask, about the just what's really live right now. Like why do we think that more blacks are not getting vaccinated? And if you guys comfortable enough, like how do you guys feel about that? About the vaccination or the vaccine, rather?
Skepticism, which is a form of, I won't say fear, but why someone might not do something. Conversation. I think a lot of people talk a lot of people out of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like social media,
don't be,
they watch social media.
They did this. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
And and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
They take it back to
the the Tuskegee Project, and
I was going to say they take it all the way back to that.
With
science
the syphilis,
changed so
with the
much.
syphilis.
Yeah.
I mean, the reality of it is this, right? Is that, you know, our race and our culture has, you know, a mistrust of government and you know, the powers that be in general. You know what I'm saying? Just
damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
Right, because historically we've seen what they've done to us, right, and the type of things that they do to us and keep from us, and turns out that, you know, they tell us they doing something good for us, and in actuality they just undermining our culture and our race. You know, so when somebody says, "Yeah, you got to take this vaccine," they like, "Man, y'all are tripping." You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing.
Yeah, because
and there's so much that's like so many gray areas with this, right? Is that they don't have a lot of tried and true information on it. So it's like, you know, it's wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You know, they tell you, go to a restaurant, right? You got to have a mask on, but when you're sitting at the table, you can take the mask off so you can eat. Like, what kind of sense did that make?
Food. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you won't get it if you're eating your food.
I can't get it at this table, but you know, anywhere else, I'm susceptible to it. It's like kind of crazy.
So
it don't make sense.
So they'll say, wear your mask while you're eating, but then before that they'll say, don't scratch your face, open your mouth, touch your nose,
right?
Because that's how COVID get in your system and go down to your respiratory tract.
Exactly.
You're like, bro, I mean, what do you want us to do here? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Sure. So you want to just pay us to shut up and not argue back with y'all?
Right.
Let's cut these checks so big and so many of them that you'd be like, let's not overthrow the government because they wait a minute now. Let's not overthrow them because they are looking out on a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? So nobody want to challenge your questions. I do think the mistrust and what's the word when you influence of other people can make people not do things.
But could it be too just miseducated? Like we not doing enough of our own research, meaning we ain't in the labs and all that when they're making it, but just mean
like COVID is so the underlying form is old. It's the flu. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
But what's new is what's new is the strand of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The growth of it, the
while we
mutation of it.
Strand. Yeah,
the mutation of it. It's like we ain't ready for that. And everybody knows that if you read since the beginning of time, it takes years to make vaccines. Right?
Correct.
So now you got people, the government rushing these companies to make vaccines within how many months? A year? Was it even a year when it came up with that stuff?
Less than a year.
So you got people scratching their head and like, oh man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the people who made these vaccines was like, we'll do it, but we want blanket immunity. We can't be sued for making something that's not 100%, and y'all making people get it
that you couldn't test for years. So we don't know the underlying effects that can happen from years from now.
So from what I've read, they were saying how COVID vaccine doesn't have actual COVID in it. They were saying they bypassed that because normally that's how they made vaccines. They take a strand of what it is, give it back to you so your body can fight it. But they were saying COVID, it's like RH factors and all these other things that go around it. And it's its own thing in your body instead of a cell in your body. Like, come back around here now. Now it's your cell plus some other dude standing on the corner now. Like, yo, I told you I was gonna go get my cousin. Now come back, COVID. You know what I mean? The vaccine is the other dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The white blood cell is what you normally would use to fight it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what these vaccines is, and to some degree, I don't think they know. That's why nothing's 100%. Everything's 89, 95. That's
Yeah.
the most. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So people scared of it, and you know, and they try to promote, we don't think nothing's going to happen to you
So let me ask this.
for years.
So why is it more of us that's scared of it and not more of them? Meaning Caucasians and other
Because
races. Is it
Because they trust
the media.
They trust the system too,
The media.
right?
they trust science?
It's their no. Listen, if so, prime example, right?
Mhm.
You got two different sets of people, right? Two different types of people, right? If we all the same, right? We all black, right? So if I'm preaching something to you and I'm telling you, yo, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this, you want to accept it quicker from me than you want to accept it from a foreigner, from an outsider. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what you have there.
We're the outsiders. They're not the outsiders. That's why they're getting it from their people. They're getting the information. They're being told to do these things from their own people. They don't feel like they people going to do nothing to them. So it's like, you know what? I'm taking this. I'm going to take this vaccine because they said it's okay. And they trust and believe that it's okay because they don't have any history of distrust for them. When
Right.
we do because for us, it's like, man, they done told us this, that, and the third, but did this.
But what the media say, Del, about us when COVID first came out.
They said
Right.
that
Right.
first. Well, I heard a few things. First, I heard that black people couldn't get it. COVID.
Ooh, remember that one? That was like the first day.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like-
Black people couldn't get it. That was hard.
Like, no, they can't get it. They don't. So don't worry about them. Then it was well, you only could get it unless you had like underlying issues, like overweight, heart problems, low blood, something like that. Which all the categories we fell into.
African American
as a people, African American as a people. They also said that they also responded to the fact that you not to no crowds, not to stay away from each other, not to go outside, stay in. But all that was just a part of without sounding like a conspiracy theorist, part of the plan, a part of the plot, part of the scheme. Because if you realize, if you know, COVID broke out like right before it start getting like a little bit warm out. Am I right?
You're talking about last year,
like around March, like right. So for us, like that's considered spring. Am I right? Spring, around spring, and that's when everything starts to grow and everything. The leaves start coming back on the trees and all of that. But all of that's due to photosynthesis, and photosynthesis is based on the sun, and the sun, which helps the earth grow and helps the earth renew itself. It does the same for our bodies. So that was just what I was sounding, going and sounding like a conspiracy theorist. Like that. That was not good for us as a people to stay inside.
No, mentally no.
Yeah.
Funsip G. Yes, I educated on how this vaccine works and haven't did the research to feel comfortable with taking it. That's pretty much what we were just talking about. Like, the whole, what I'm saying, why are we scared to do things, and why some will, and like celebrities want to be pressured in it so they can, they got a check cut for them, and Stephen A. Smith go on and take it on ESPN, and they're, maybe the people that follow it be like, oh yeah, Stephen A. a black man and he took it. We already know Stephen A. got the check cut. You know what I'm saying?
So
Even if they gave it to him.
So you already took the vaccination? Is that what you're saying, Corey?
No, I'm vaccinated because I already had it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't subscribe to it either. I'm not comfortable with the numbers game. I need to know. I need somebody to say, yo, this is a straight up bean. When we made it, we done with it. I don't need these little Mickey Mouse numbers around.
Right.
Queen, why are we so comfortable and what we are not sure of what those no needles we don't know? Why are we so comfortable with what we are not sure what's in those needles we're not? The X, the flu vaccine? Pretty much.
For example.
Yeah, for example, yeah.
Who's that?
It has most people say, huh? Say
that? What is that? Well, somebody had a question?
No, she commented on
Made
that.
a comment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For X example vaccine.
I mean, that's true. I definitely didn't take that flu vaccine either because, you know, we talked about that before. Because again, like, you know, if you take care of yourself,
but
and you eat,
like she's saying it has made a lot of people sick and have reactions, etc.
Right.
So
they fear
allergies.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you might find out that you got allergies when you take this.
Exactly.
You might have not known before.
Mm-hmm.
Then they be like, oh, wait a minute. That's why they say if you got allergies, don't take it.
Right.
Wow.
But if you don't know,
I never heard that. I never heard that.
Yeah. If you got allergies, don't take it. But if you don't know you got allergies and you take it because you ain't had something that you thought you had an allergy to, this might, bring it out.
You talking about the vaccine?
Yeah.
You talking about the vaccine?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's because a lot of it they haven't had a whole lot of research on. But so let me ask this. So we were so scared. Remember when it first popped off? Everybody that could was hiding in the house. You ain't even had to tell them twice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody was running. He was scared. It was like, this plague that was just coming through. So that's why I'm confused as to, boom, once this vaccine came and we, a lot of people praying for hope and for cure, a lot of us ain't jump on it once it came through. And that's why I'm trying to understand, like, where did we miss? Like, what did we miss? And like, why did we miss it? Like you pull up a bunch of statistics and we're just the lowest one. So I'm saying all this to say, if it was something geared towards African Americans, all right, let's give it to them. And then let's keep ourselves vaccinated and keep them from getting vaccinated. But we the ones that don't want to take it. Like I work in healthcare. I know C do. And a lot of us just be like, no, like I don't want it. And then when you look at the long term, like you said, the long terms, boom, we don't know what will happen to us 10, 20 years from now. But if you catch COVID, they said there's a long-term effect too, like some respiratory, some, all kinds of things where
still struggling with it.
It's damaging. Yeah.
Still struggling with it.
So it's like, so why not? I guess for the roll of dice on taking this vaccine. This just conversation. Take the vaccine, and like Queen was saying, you'll have a little reaction for a day or two. But and they still don't even know how long it cover you for. Like if it's a year, if it's a certain amount of months, and blah blah blah. But shout out to my homie Ty.
She said, remedy, everyone won't react the same to it.
Yeah.
To eat or to it? To eat.
To
everyone won't react to. She meant it.
To it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Remedy. No, everybody won't react to the same as far as any come out. We all got the different DNAs. Personally, if I didn't have it, I might have possibly thought about taking it.
Mm-hmm.
But I already feel like I got the serum in me because I'm not completely absolved of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead, Dale. What you was gonna say?
Here's my thing. I've heard a lot of physicians get on TV. I've heard the number one physician get on TV, and when I say number one, what I mean is the Surgeon General,
Black man. Shout out to that black man.
The Surgeon General, and also this Dr. Fauci.
The guy.
I don't want to hack his name. Yeah, that guy. I've never heard anyone publicly go on live or otherwise TV or media and say you need to boost your immune system. You need to boost your immune system. Here's how you boost your immune system.
Right.
Your immune system needs to be strong right now. We're in a pandemic. Here's how you do that. I've never heard a physician say that.
Well, you're hearing this one right here. Superfoods, subscribe.
When you have these people who are supposed to be, proprietors of health, and people who are supposed to be looking out for your well-being, and they're not giving you not only good information but not good advice, then what are we and who are we dealing with?
Right. No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? So if this is the case, and now they're saying, well, we actually have something that, if I'm not sure, I mean, the last I looked at it, I can't.
Frozen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we lose you, bro.
Trapped in
I
time.
was trying to pull it up. I can't. You know what I'm saying? That vaccine is not going to prevent you from getting the disease.
No.
Or so what is it?
What is the disease, or why you can't?
No.
Why
So
prevent it?
what is the vaccine? I was under the assumption, and I'm trying to look it up.
Well,
what is it?
They actually do say that once you've been vaccinated, that you're safe, right?
That's not true.
But
95%.
So listen, they're saying once you're vaccinated, 2 weeks after, if you get the Pfizer or the Moderna, it's a 2-round thing where you got to get 2 shots, right? And after the second shot, 2 weeks prior to that, after that,
2 weeks after,
2 weeks after that, I'm sorry, 2 weeks after that, you're fully vaccinated, you're good, right? But they also say that you can't be around people that haven't been vaccinated because you may give that to them because you're immune. See, right, exactly. I see your face, bro. It's like what? Right? So you may be immune to it, but the people around you may not be. So you may actually have it, but your body's able to fight it, right? So you're not going to contract it, right? But if you go around people that aren't immune to it and don't have that vaccination, you can pass that to them. You know what I'm saying? Which is, so that's why they're trying to get herd immunity, right? They want everybody to get the vaccine because if everybody gets it, then everybody's good. You don't have to worry about it. We can go back to life as usual, as we was pre-COVID. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying 70% of US need to be vaccinated.
Correct.
But is either that or this is why everybody needs to take mask wearing serious. You know what I mean? Like you guys were talking, you do it in a restaurant, boom, you walk through the restaurant, you got your mask on. Boom, you sit at the table, you with your fam, you take your mask off because either you and your family vaccinated or you trust them, they've been getting tested or whatever the case. And you can't eat with your mask on. So, but then once you get up and walk through, you know what I mean, then you go ahead and put your mask on. I heard that it was 95% though. So that 5% you still vaccine.
The vaccine.
Yeah, they say 95%.
Yes.
That protect you, but
Yes.
you do got a 5%. You know what I mean? That
Correct.
5 percentile, and so that's where it comes into like, you know, you still have to be careful. Like you can still like, man, how foolish would you done sit there and put yourself through all that, get vaccinated. Everybody reaction is different. You know, I'm not I have no type of embarrassment or feel no type of way. I'm vaccinated, and I got it, and Sign ran it down on how it worked, and I didn't have any reaction to my second shot. I was good. And so it's to the point where now, and it's like I'd rather try that than bring home something crazy from working in healthcare, bring it home to the fam who don't, you know what I mean? So it's like I'd rather be selfish and have to deal with the, you know, the reactions of.
You rather be the sacrificial lamb.
Correct. I'd rather be able to take this vaccine and deal with whatever the repercussion is from it than catch COVID and then risk spreading it to the family, and you know what I mean.
So what was your reaction toward?
I didn't have any. I didn't have not near. I'm always tired. So I had Pfizer, and so I remember saying like, yo, if fatigue is going to be one of them, I'm always tired. So, but nah, it was no body ache, no anything. I had no, but I know others who had little body aches, who had little chills, bam, that day or two, and then they was up out of there. But go ahead, see, I see Queen.
Hold on, Queen.
I see Queen.
That's why we have to take our own health into our own hands. Do your own research. What you talking about, girl? Come on, shout out. What you talking about? And you with these questions, man. You killing me. You ain't even come on. I need you to come on.
She here.
You got these $1 million questions and these $1 million answers. You know, I need you in one of these corner boxes with us. Come on, Queen. I hear you. Do your own research.
She asking and answering.
Yep.
But that's it though.
Sense.
And that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta
do your research, and you gotta take care
and make that judgment. Make that judgment based off what you read, and you just gotta believe in it.
Yeah. For sure. But you remember we was talking about all the foods and the superfoods, you know what I'm saying?
She just texted me and said, "Oh my gosh, I need a drink."
These foods.
She feel like she on.
Right? These foods is like when they say inflammations and free radicals. Free radicals is when you eat stuff and digest it, and some stuff go one way, some stuff go the other way, and it can cause issues in your body. Free radicals can wind up causing you disease and stuff like that. So when you eat these superfoods, they help with it. They're not, you know what I'm saying? These are the foods that all the scientists, all the theorists, everybody say, these certain foods are the guys. You know what I'm saying? This is the Batman, this is the Superman, this is the, you know what I'm saying? These ain't like different foods, but the main ones they say all the time, like they say the 7 main: kale, lettuce, cucumbers. What was the joints we was talking about, son? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So sometimes, you gotta eat these things. I know they're terrible, but they heavy in the stuff we need. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
they heavy in the stuff we need. I put my lip gloss on and everything. Today I'm shy to come on.
She did tell me she's coming on.
I'm too damn shy.
She got the most questions.
Exactly, she killing me, and she got the most answers too. Shout out to the Queen.
We gonna get her.
I just feel like
Who is that?
We say that Candia. Remember Candia from Goretti?
Candia.
Anyway, he thinking about something that's associated with. Let's not do that. Superfoods. Back to superfoods. Superfoods. All the disease, all the cancers, all the things they saying. If you eat these things, you have a better chance at fighting off any infections. Your white cells, your leukocytes and your erythrocytes, which is your cells. The leukocytes will be a lot stronger and dominant against stuff that comes in your body if you eat these things. If you don't eat these things, you lessen your defenses. You know what I'm saying?
So what are leukocytes?
They the things that fight everything in your body, your white blood cells.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your leukocytes are your white blood cells?
Yeah, you get it when you get a fever because you got an infection. That's your leukocytes going at work. That's why you got a fever.
Right.
They heating up, they rumbling. You know what I'm saying? So they saying without the
infection.
fever and fighting off the.
So what? So I'm quite sure. If you can explain to us their job and how. Well, you just said their job, but so explain to us how that leukocyte, how those leukocytes work.
Fight off infections.
What they do and why they do it.
Hold on. Hold that thought down. I'm vaccinated too. I second that, trying to protect my family. She second what you're saying. Fun said, G seconds what you're saying.
Shout out.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Right on, right on. Shout out, Fun said. Appreciate you for coming on and chatting. So, what you saying now? The white blood cells. What's the degree of defense? You saying?
I'm saying what is the job of the white cells and how do they?
That's our DNA defense system.
Right.
So anything that enters your body that's a foreigner, that's who step to them. Yo, what you doing out here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't never seen you before.
Where you going?
Where you going? I ain't never seen you before.
I'm about to go over there and mess with nah.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Get out of there.
And then you be like, yo, I don't feel good. I'm sick. Because your body let somebody in and your white blood cells rumbling them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, you seen plenty of dudes get tossed out of clubs and it wasn't easy. They was like grabbing him up and stretching, getting me. You know, somebody else come and scoop his leg, somebody else will rip his arms off the door, and then they wind up throwing him. That's white blood right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So without any too deep of a scientific thing, hold on, let me see what the Fun G said. I had a fever and chills 2 days, nothing major, better than alternative. Oh, that's the reaction to the vaccine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it go back to everybody different. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody react different to it. Like I heard a physician say that after his 2 rounds of it, the second shot, he felt like he had the flu for like 3 days and then he was cool. My hygienist at the dentist said that their whole office got sick from it.
Oh shit.
Like literally everybody in the office had to get the vaccine, but she said that next week everybody kept calling out. You know what I'm saying? All the dental assistants and the hygienists and everybody in the office was calling out because they were sick. It lasted a couple of days and then they was cool. So again, it's like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Listen, that's how you weigh it. You weigh it to my man Dell calling the insurance company and making sure that everything paid up or lower the risk of, being in that position. You know what I mean?
So I hear you, Shiz. Like for me, I'll just put it out there, like I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping
and
real.
that's what some bet on themselves. Like, nah, I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? See, like for me, I work in the healthcare. I work around it, so it's one of those situations.
And you more again. Also, on top of that, if you on the front line like that, you more susceptible to it. You're around people that have it. You constantly interacting and coming in contact with people that have contracted it, or then I hear you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'd rather take it than not have it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't have it, then I know for sure I'm going to get it in your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a high likelihood that you can contract it, as opposed to if I get the vaccine, then I know I'm at least trying to protect myself against it. I did, I put one preventative measure in play to help with that. So I get it. I'm not here to preach to nobody don't do it or do it. I'm just saying me personally, it's something that I like not to do, but don't.
Del, So Del, the whole white blood cell count thing is a defense mechanism of your body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there are things that you can do to weaken them, like poor diet and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh-huh.
So instead of when you have a poor diet, you weaken all your chemicals in your body, right?
Right.
So you got 10 dudes that show up the size of Shaq trying to get in something. You know what I'm saying? But your white blood cells is the size of Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's not fair. Now you got the Z's, which is the 10 dudes that's like Shaq size, busting past a bunch of 10 dudes that's Allen Iverson size. Because you not taking care of yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you eat the right foods, drink the right drinks, have the right stress relief. Now you're 10 dudes that's Shaq size, fighting 10 dudes trying to invade your body that's Shaq size. It's going to be a nice fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might prevail, they might prevail. But you can't go to the gunfight with a goddamn knife. So you got to eat. You see what I'm saying? You got something to say, son?
Now, what I will say, for is you're right, but to go along with that is that, you know, most people don't eat healthy, right?
Right.
And aren't taking care of themselves to the degree that their immune system is able to fight things off in that manner. And this is just going back to the vaccine, right? So it's like, damn, maybe I do need to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know, and not me personally, but just I'm speaking in general. We know that, you know, I'm not eating all of the things that I should be eating. I'm not, you know, I don't have my immune system up to the level of, you know, what it should be to be able to fight this off. So maybe I need to go ahead and take this as a preventative measure so that I don't contract. You know what I'm saying? So
so if you take a plant-based route or vegan route, to be honest, you are depleting yourself of certain things.
Yes.
When we eat meat, we naturally get B12 out of animals.
Right.
When you don't eat meat, you got to search for supplements to make up for the B12.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So if you get the shot or you take the pills, you got to all constantly get the shot and take the pills. You can't be like, I ain't going this week. I ain't got that kind of dollar. You got to get them shots and take those pills.
Right.
When you can just be like, man, this steak with this A1 going down tonight. You done shot yourself up. You full. And you ain't got to worry about nothing. You see, you know what I'm saying? So when you don't eat milk, you deplete vitamin D's and calciums and iron. Now you got to go to other places to get these things. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Now you know. So if you but the thing is, they're out there. So you can, if you deplete iron, just gobble up a bunch of freaking broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Broccoli is such the food with everything on earth in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even boil broccoli like that. Just get it hot. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to soak out everything that helps it a superfood. Remember, we used to eat with our moms. I don't know. I can't say it. When my mom used to cook, vegetables was floppy. You know what I'm saying? Because it sat in water long, or she cooked it too long. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to like these spots that make it right,
they crisp,
crunchy, and you still like, oh, just showing a whole, cookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the nutrients is that are like I always ask people. I say, yo, is it better to have frozen foods or fresh vegetables? Now most people say fresh because they bing on the fresh. But they know fresh. They don't understand fresh has a travel. Fresh has a sit out in sunlight. Fresh has a package. Fresh has a travel. Fresh has a sit in the store. Fresh has a sit on an aisle with a lot of light on it and people breathing on it. That's fresh versus frozen. We cut it, we freeze it, trap all the nutrients. You get it home, you open it up, loosen it up, you still got some nutrients. That's what they say why frozen is better than fresh. Now, fresh is better than frozen if you eating it the minute it grows.
Right.
Oh, this looks firm, it's ripe. Crunch it away. That's when the only time fresh is better than frozen. But frozen and thyme actually holds nutrients. So if you go in the supermarket,
that makes
if it ain't freezer burnt, huh?
I said that makes sense.
Yeah, if you go to the supermarket and it is freezer burnt, then you probably like, I can see right through this glass. You know what I'm saying? But that broccoli you got out your favorite supermarket had to travel. It sat in the warehouse for weeks, traveled. After they cut it, they packed it, they had to travel it, got to the store and it stacked, and who knows when they stopped it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Meanwhile, that frozen broccoli trapped in time. You know what I'm saying?
So real quick, can I let me run down some foods with some minerals in them that people might know or people may know. Iron, which is which is vital for making blood.
Very vital. Hold on. Not only for making blood, it's good for muscles and strength.
I'm getting to that, bro.
Oh, you was doing that? Oh, all right.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I know you cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. No problem. This mineral or deficiency of it will lead to mental problems, nervous disorders, anemia, fatigue, tired, poor resistance to disease, pale complexions, and headache. But these foods will help you through those things. We got borax. Well, here are the herbs. Should I do the herbs or just do food?
Do whatever you got. Shoot it.
All right, herbs such as or herbs that as some people call them. Borax root. I eat a lot of that.
Yo, listen, bro. Yeah. I'm on that.
I try to consume it. I got a jar in my. I got a mason jar in my refrigerator now.
That's a superfood. That's the alkaline.
Yeah. Right. Cayenne, Camille, chickweed, devil's claw, eyes bright, fennel, kelp, parsley, peppermint, sarsaparilla, shepherd's pig, strawberry leaves, yellow dock, and the foods are almonds, apricots, avocados, bananas, pears, beets, lentils,
sarsaparilla,
prunes, pumpkin, raisins, rice, rye, sesame seeds, spinach, sunflower seeds, walnuts, water seacrest, and whole grain. That's just for iron. So I'm gonna let y'all. We can.
So another place you like, kind of the quick synopsis of the iron. You can find iron in like oysters, spinach, sesame seeds, tofu, quinoa, mixed nuts, and apricots. They're kind of pantry reachable stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't, just cool out on the honey roasted nuts, because you're doing good on that side. But now you want to mess with your teeth and your sugar levels. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you bang that, you're taking it in, but you're losing something else. So you gotta just deal with the bitterness of the rawness of it. Yeah. We all know quinoa is the teeny little circles that people be like, what is that? Little rice, little circle balls. Yeah. Quinoa. 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 I'm stupid. I eat this shit over. Like, I don't eat apricots. I'm not gonna lie, I don't eat carrots. I will eat peaches. I like oysters, and I definitely like spinach. Spinach and
you don't eat apricots.
No, I don't. I will eat them, but I don't see them all the time.
Right. And there's a reason why you don't.
What you got? What happened? Wow, what happened?
It's
Tell
well,
me why you mad, son?
it's been known that apricots is well. It's going to sound far fetched, but But before I do that, before I say what I'm going to say, let me say this. Anybody who knows the Bible, anybody who knows nature, anybody. Well, I'm gonna just go into it. The Bible says. It says in the Bible. I don't remember the scripture, but it says everything that you need. God told Adam and Eve everything that you need to sustain your life is here on earth already. Okay, so that means, and this is the guy. This is the CEO. This is the whatever you want to call him. This is the boss. This is the number one. He created everything and everything in his likeness, right? So
G-O-D, yeah.
With that being said, right? Everything on he told Adam and Eve, I don't know whether it's Adam and Eve or Adam or I'm not sure.
Hey, you're killing me. Stop it. Just go ahead.
Yeah, he said that everything that you need is on this earth already. Everything. Right. So when he says, when with that being said, then that means why would we take a man-made drug? Why wouldn't we just eat our medicine? Why won't we just consume what the earth has for us? Well, first of all, you have to know what the earth has for you. Then you have to know its benefits.
Yep.
Of consumption. So with that being said, the reason why you don't see a lot of apricots is that apricots are known to kill the cancer cell.
Oh.
Apricot has a molecule that is based on it has a molecule that kills cancer that is based off of sugar, right? Which cancer grabs onto. So what happens is now that this molecule that the apricots carry is surrounded by sugar. So it's almost like think of like the blow pop or the Tootsie Pop. Pause. When you suck to the core of it, is a treat in there, right? Pause. Right?
PG-13.
Right?
Keep it PG-13.
So this is the effect that the apricot seed, the seed of the apricot molecule has on cancer. It's a sugar. It's surrounded by sugar. I've been trying to pull it up. I can't. I don't know what's going on. I'm having difficulty. So what happens is when you eat this seed or when you eat the seed, what happens is it goes in your system like a sugar molecule, and the cancer cells run straight to it. When they get there, is a trap because once they eat through the sugar. Once they eat through the sugar and attach to it and eat through the sugar, then that molecule that kills it is right behind it. You understand what I'm saying? Gotcha. So that's why you don't see a lot of apricot products, and if you do, they're either dried out,
dehydrated.
Or you just don't see them at all. That is the reason, and I'm not going. As far as I'm concerned, that you don't see a lot of apricot products out.
Oh yeah, I usually when I go to Whole Foods, they got every fruit on earth, but that's like one of the joints I don't see too much. All the time.
You're not going to see that, bro. You got to understand, cancer is a big business.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely somebody who believes that.
You got some cancer. You got cancer wards that hold up some hospitals.
Yeah,
if
you took cancer away,
like if they take the cancer ward out of some hospitals, that hospital going down.
Yeah.
is
if you cure cancer, it won't be a lot of hospitals at all. Period. No more. You know
it's big business, bro. That's what we're dealing with. You have to understand, and people have to understand. And America is a company.
So are you one of these conspiracy theorist guys, skeptics? Who you fall in there? Which one are you? Because we all, to a degree, are unsure about something. You know what I'm saying? It's so much information from different angles that it kind of forces you into uncertainty. I mean, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I feel like it's so much information from so many people. I feel like I'm uncertain if I want to believe it or trust any damn thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Go
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, but that's part of the scheme and the plot too.
Right.
There's so much noise.
Right.
So much noise. You don't. That's like if you walk into a room and they playing rock and roll and they playing hip hop and they playing soul and they playing R&B and they playing all at the same time. It confuses you. Because you got this person in your ear, then you got that person in your ear. But I'm gonna say something my mom said to me a long time ago. A lot of times that you don't have to go to the top floor to figure things out.
Right.
Sometimes it's in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that deep.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that far. You don't have to jump on. You don't have. And I say that to say, to go back to what I said. Everything that we need to sustain ourselves is already here. The simple things. It's so simplistic. Like go ahead. Because I'm trying to find this. Anyway.
So Hassan and Sean, that was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I call this topic "Food is your medicine"?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Definitely. Food is your medicine. That's the name of the show.
It is.
I do believe that what we need, we might be standing on. You know what I'm saying?
We are standing on it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
100%.
So the name of the game, so basically the name of the game is Protect Mother Earth.
Right.
Because
of course.
You don't get another one of these. You don't get another one of these. Like
not for a zillion years.
You don't get another one of these. So you want to protect what you have. Protect the resources you have.
So our beings, ourselves, like sometimes I sit back and I when I do the beach thing and I sit there and I think about shit. Sometimes I actually sit there and I think like, damn, where did we start from? Like this me talking and this planet and cars and having fun and spending money and being able to communicate with each other and eating these things. Like, when did that start? You know what I'm saying? I always think that far back or that far away. Like, damn, sometimes I wonder. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wonder.
Life is a progression, right? And an evolution, right? So we are constantly evolving, right? And the more knowledge we gain and understanding and technology, we continue to evolve into something different. Prior to our generation, they was doing something else, right? And raps, like just to focus on something we all know, rap music started in our generation, right? Prior to that, they wasn't doing that, right?
Yep.
They wasn't into that. It was the oldies and doo-wop and singing on the corner, and you understand what I'm saying? That was a different. It continues to keep evolving into something different, based upon what we know and what we come to understand, and things that innovations and creations that come about from people, and it makes us who we are and how we move and how we interact with each other. And go ahead, I'm listening.
Who believes in climate change?
Me, 100%.
Even what?
Climate change.
Climate.
So that kind of goes to what y'all both were just saying, you and Dell, about the earth, right? is that that's a result of us not taking care of the place that we live in, right? And
cut your grass. Yep.
So now, there's this push for recycling and clean air and clean water and this, that, and the third, right? That's because it's and I'm gonna be honest, totally brutally honest, it's too late.
They ignored it. Yeah.
It's too late. There's no fixing it.
Here's a bite-sized sample of what's too late. Scientists just showed a picture of an iceberg broke off the size of New York City.
Sure.
Just broke off. There's nothing holding it. The temperature is 2 down. You know what I'm saying? The ozone layers, it broke off. It's floating.
My son was just in the Maldives, right? And that's out in the Indian Ocean, right? String of islands, right?
Okay.
They told him that in 10 years, those islands will be gone. They won't be there no more. You can't even go there. You won't be able to go there anymore. You know why? Because the sea level's rising. And it's rising because the icebergs are melting. The climate, so starting at the beginning, climate, there's a hole in the ozone, right? Too much heat is getting to the earth, right? The polar cap and the icebergs are melting, and it's melting into the water and increasing the sea level and the water and the amount of water that's there, right? So as a result, we won't start losing stuff.
Yeah, because the amount of ice that's melting, the feet of water that's creating. They said, what they say? California gonna be skinny in a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, California gonna be skinny because the amount of water that's melting. I mean, ice that's melting at the rate due to climate change.
100%.
Ozone layers with the what they say, the pollution. Do
you mean Florida or California?
California.
California.
Okay.
California, higher up to where I guess that's where stuff is coming from, or whichever way it's coming. But California has been being, everybody that got to do with water probably had a bigger area at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like what's Florida? Florida, what they call it, peninsula. It probably was a lot wider once upon a time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Just like once upon a time they said Miami wasn't even, like who would have thought of that? But they like, all right, let's just try, make it commercial. So we get some money off it because we're going to lose Miami one day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they just said that around the world. And they showed a wolf, not a wolf. Probably was a wolf, is like a polar wolf somewhere up there. I forgot what they call them. And it got stuck on ice cap that normally travels, but it broke off.
Right.
Yeah, it broke off. It has like straight through. It has no, the sun, the beam is at the top. You know what I'm saying? Remember, these places is at the top. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these places getting them rays quicker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They right under the damn sun. Like, yo, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Because it you know what I'm saying? So on the axis and it goes around. And if something beaming you right under the lamp, guess who's gonna get burned first? So they showed a diagram of, they said the ice cap that broke off is the size of Manhattan. Yeah.
Yes, we just maintain it right now. Like all that's being done, being pushed on recycling and clean air and clean energy and all of that. That's great, but it's a holding pattern, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. You listen. So you look at the SpaceX and the Mars exploration and all of that. You know why they doing all that, bro? Because they trying to find somewhere else for us to go.
Yeah.
It's disjointed.
I know. That's a wrap. That's why. Listen, this is why every Friday they got updates on Mars.
Yeah. They like, man,
they know it's almost over.
We need a new planet.
It's deep. Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
So, listen. Don't mean to be scaring y'all out there, but yeah, they got this joint where they got this new thing out where they trying to store sperm on the moon.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What's happening is the planet, right, is kicking people off that don't belong here.
I hear you.
They're kicking them off. They're kicking them out. Now, people think, well, what's going to happen? The planet's going to die. Nah. The planet's not going to die. The planet is going to replenish itself.
It's going to reset. Yeah.
That's what it's designed for. That's why it's in the circle, because everything happens in a recycle.
Yeah.
Everything happens in a recycle. Yeah. There's death and then there's life. There's death and then there's life. There's death.
Shit get old. Shit just get old. Yeah.
We get old, and then the old go away, and then the new come in.
Yep. And the evolution of man, then they might be taking off like birds. I'm serious though. I kid, but in a deeper voice, I'm being sincere about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one to sit around, stare at the stars, and wonder. You know what I'm saying? What's out there? How could so many stars, so many things, so many everything, and it's just us? It can't be just us. You know what I'm saying? How are we just the only living being?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I said one time to somebody, I was like, listen, they keep sending shit up there to find out what's going on up there. Something gonna follow it back. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna follow them signals or whatever back. Like, okay, they keep flying these kites. So where is the strength?
They already here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, right, bro?
But you don't want to. You don't want to sound like a crazy person, right?
Because y'all crazy.
Right, because you sound crazy, but that's what they want, right? They create, doubt and mistrust and suspicion, right? So it's like, oh man, that motherfucker talking about UFOs, he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's a nut, right?
Listen,
but look, I'm gonna show you something. Area 51, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real place, right? And I know they show it on the movies and sensationalize it, but it's a real place, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a decommissioned military base, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's still, you can't get near it, bro. Why not?
They let you.
If there's no activity going on in this place, why can't you be? They don't want you near the gate, and the gate's hundreds of yards away from the actual base. You can't even get near the gate. So again, it's like, because you know why? They know, and I'm gonna show you something else. Trump, right? If you listen to some of his speeches, right? He talks about the United Space Federation, Galactic Federation, right? They have an actual space division of the military. You know why? If there's nothing out there, right, and they don't know nothing about anybody else, what do you need a space military for? For what? That's all I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And you sound like it sounds like, oh man, you tripping. You know what I mean?
You drunk highs.
But that's what they want. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's what they want, because then they keep us in the dark. They keep us in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like every time you turn around, you got a stronger telescope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are y'all seeing Jupiter and Saturn, and then when I broadcast it on the news in the morning? This is the perfect angle to see once a year, once upon a time. It's like, what the hell? And they show it, and you're like, all right, y'all keep it up. These ideals ain't coming from anywhere. There's something going on out there in these areas.
You want
Area 51. There's Transformers in there.
You want to know what's going on? You want to know what's going on, and you want to know how long it's been going on?
Go ahead.
How long?
I'm listening.
It's right there in the desert, sitting there in the desert. It's right there sitting in the desert, bro. And it's been there for a long, long time.
You talk about the Grand Canyon?
I'm talking about those pyramids.
Oh, bro, listen. So don't even get me started on that, bro. Listen. So I'm gonna tell you something.
I mean, tune in next time, boy.
I'm gonna tell you something. Real rap. That.
Oh my God, the pyramids.
That is like so. Prime example, right? No computers, right?
No computers.
No type of. There's a pyramid, right, in Egypt that. There's a chamber. There's a channel in the pyramid that goes down to a chamber in the base of the pyramid. It aligns with a star in the sky that shines directly down into this hole on the side of the pyramid that shines a light into this chamber and hits this piece that's in there. How's that possible?
I'm gonna tell you.
No computers. No calculators.
I'm gonna tell you how it's possible, bro. I'm gonna tell you how it's possible. It goes back to what we were saying before, right?
Right.
Then, and that's as our people. That's all we did.
Correct.
We still are. I can't say we were. We still are brilliant minds. We have brilliant minds. And all of these things come from just observation.
Correct.
Because when you think about it, our ancestors back then, they didn't have TV, they didn't have Instagram, they didn't have Facebook, they didn't have computers, they didn't have radio, they didn't have broadcasting systems. So how did they entertain themselves? They laid on their backs and looked up at the stars.
Gotcha.
And they noticed, we seen that star last time around this time.
Mm-hmm.
That star come every year around this time. I remember that star.
Well, so
here it comes.
What I will say though, bro, is that there's gotta be a higher level of intelligence.
There's always a higher being
to put those things together. Like I went when I went to Mexico, right? Me and my wife, we went to the Mayan ruins, right?
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry because listen, I enjoyed this. I gotta go though, man. I gotta get ready.
Bro.
Gotta get ready for the rest of the week.
Got you.
I'm gonna definitely look in and hear the rest of it though.
Right.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Sean, can I get a question before you go? Is it an emergency? You got to go right this second? I have a question.
Give it to me.
I got a question, right? You at a restaurant of your choice. At the best restaurant in the world, your choice. You got reservations for people. You and 3 people, who you taking, dead or alive?
If I had to, yeah. That's without getting into people everybody don't know. If you want to pick a brain, who you taking? Who you got? Who you got 3 seats for? Well, welcome to the fanciest of the fancy shares. Right this way, you and your guests. You and 3 people, who you taking? That's man.
Don't take too long because you gotta go.
That's deep though.
What 3 brains you want to pick?
On the skate. On the
right?
Yeah,
right.
Go.
He give me. Let me.
The 4 brains you want. The 3 brains you want to talk to.
But that's crazy though, because you can take that on so many different levels. You take it
wherever you want to go. 3 people.
Take it on a biblical.
Anytime you want.
Take it.
Take where you want. You got 3 seats. You
But
call
me,
them up
man,
and they say they coming. Who you bringing?
That's family. That's family, because I'll be trying to tap into lineage that I never knew about or heard about. So I'll be going into back to.
No, we need names, baby. We ain't going there. I need to know people that we know.
Oh, but I wouldn't know them. So I'm saying like.
No, that's why you can't say it. That's why you can't say it. If you feel like you need to pick Red Fox brain, you bring them to the party. If you feel like you need to pick, no, we not doing it.
That's what I just said though. That's what I said.
It's a joint. Let's go with the joint.
Yeah, I don't need no stars.
Right.
I'm talking family.
For the sake of YouTube and what we trying to do here, I would appreciate if we didn't get too deep with grandmothers and mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So if you want to sit down with 3 people on earth, dead or alive, that you admired, you want to pick their brain about back in the day or now, how'd you get to this point? Who you bringing?
So I would definitely talk to MLK. Definitely see where his vision was going prior to his death.
Right.
What that meeting was about up in that little hotel joint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm about to sound, real stereotypical, but Malcolm, just to see like where he was trying to expose some stuff and like, man, like where were you going with that? Like, how was that?
Right. See, there you go. These are the answers I'm looking for. Yeah. To give people food for thought. Right. We got one more person. And
then I would definitely go with without you giving me time to really sit here and think about this.
You ain't supposed to. You got to just come off the cuff.
But
I would text you yesterday if I wanted you to. You know what I'm saying? you making it easier for Hassan and Dell.
I know, right? So MLK, and
come on, let's go. Jill Montana. It don't matter who you like. Without getting too deep, who you like?
Nah, it gotta be a conversation. I need to want to know something though.
But you used to like, yeah, okay.
And
all right, you gotta go. I get it. I'll take.
Yeah, I'm a.
I'll take the 2. You gotta go. I'll take the 2.
Them 2 right there. Yeah, because I'm
killing you.
I'm
sorry. You gotta go.
That's excellent.
I'm sorry. Just give me one name. Give me one name. Just alternate on an all-star bench. Give me an alternate guy real quick. Who you got? If it ain't who you really want to get deep, give me somebody. Give me something. Give me some players, some comic. Give me somebody.
Now I go with JFK.
Oh, well, that's
JFK.
No,
I'm lying.
Damn. You gotta go. Remember, you gotta go, right?
Nah, you give me time to think though. I'm going with Lincoln. Going with Lincoln.
No, but now, that's great. That's great. That's deep.
I'm going with Lincoln, right? You imagine sitting there talking with Lincoln and you saying Lincoln. Like what made you decide to say
I'm doing
no
this
more? We taking blacks out the chains, they equality. Like what made you think that you needed to be different from all the other Caucasians?
Right, that's a little deep. That's
what would make him
be
like, what would make him just be like, and anybody that know it, I see it.
Shout out the Queen, Malcolm, Laura Hill, and Harriet.
There you go.
Before you leave, Shiz, right?
That's my tree.
Before you leave, Shiz, right? I just want to say this. There's a reason why he freed the slaves.
Right. Listen, Del, I understand. That's what I said. Before we get there, I want him to leave.
Right. Do your research.
He can do that later. but
No,
I get that.
But I already know. Yeah, I already know the answer, and I know he technically didn't. Grant did it and all that, but it was. I know
you gotta go.
Oh, yeah,
thanks for coming out, Sean. I appreciate you coming. And next time,
I need the update. Thanks,
all
man.
right,
Thanks for having me.
Definitely,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Try yourself out.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Later.
Salute.
Have a good one.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Dang, yeah, that will catch you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not. If you think you and him walking away with, and I'm giving y'all the same damn question, I'm getting y'all all off guard. I got 2 more questions for the goodbye. So all that.
I'd have
You
ate that.
prepped your answer. You done cheated. You done heard it before. Nope. That ain't even gonna be the question. That ain't gonna be the question. That's all right. You're gonna be able to eat that. You're gonna be able to pull out your people. I know who y'all are. I've been around y'all long enough. Y'all off the top. So.
Right.
Got you.
Yeah, so.
Yes,
Damn, I forgot where he's at. I'm sorry. Well, we at the top of the hour twice and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So listen. Listen. Let's ask you questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about the food, the alkaline, the superfoods. This, that, and the third.
I appreciate y'all coming on.
We kind of went through our topics for the night. But I
wanted to be a little bit deep divers.
All right. So
my deep divers come out. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Came out. That's what I'm talking about.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
The whole green thing, the whole alkaline thing, the whole vegan versus plant thing. If we was on the money, I appreciate y'all coming out, understanding, and having a ball at the blast of your opinions. You know what I'm saying? I did look up some of this information, and one hand and other, 6 and half a dozen another, however it goes. 6 in one hand, half a dozen another. You know what I'm saying? But in order to practice safe living from this moment on, you should practice safe eating. Food is your medicine. Don't let nobody else tell you anything else. No aisle, no industry that promotes the main guys, the CVS's, listen, food is, we it's a lot of stuff in Africa, there's a lot of stuff in Asia, there's a lot of stuff in South America that heals. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And if they can't make no money off it, they ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're not going to try to sell it if they can't make the money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
Yep.
So to a degree, just try to eat your vegetables like they've been saying since the beginning of time. Eat your vegetables has never been a lost art. They promoted it since the beginning of the time. Some people said, let's charge for vitamin C. And some people said, nah, man, it's too much stuff. Nobody had no money if you try for vitamin C, because vitamin C is in every damn thing.
Right.
The government tried to charge for the most basic vitamin. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy while you can. We know this ball in the atmosphere won't be spinning a lot long after we off. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything to add, Del? I know you came home late, so I know you probably got a whole show.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff, but
we can talk a little bit.
In a nutshell, I think we tapped in on it the last time a little bit. You know what I mean? Everybody's not perfect. Everybody has their, their cravings. And some of us have, some of us are better than others when it comes to those cravings. But keep the balance. If you can't do anything else, keep the balance at least. If you're gonna eat crazy, make sure you when you're done. Make sure you eating to get rid of all that crazy stuff you eat. Keep the balance, and that I think that kind of helped me out a little bit, because that's where at that time that's where I was. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm a good eater. I know I'm a good eater, right? But I have my days.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some of them are run into each other. But I also know that, all right, let me slow down. Let me get in, let me eat this, let me drink that. You know what I mean? And the results are almost, for the most part, instant.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean? So it's there. You just gotta know where it's at. Like I said, you gotta know your foods and you gotta know the benefits of them. And don't live to eat to live.
Right. Yeah.
Real. That's real.
Yeah.
What's up, son?
You know, again, I really think that the subject and the topic for tonight was on point in terms of wellness and taking care of yourself holistically and trying to benefit and get exactly
Get the hell out of here, Dale.
Get your vitamins and minerals from the earth and from the food that you eat. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to taking these artificial medicines and these things that they've concocted in a lab, you know, when you can get most of that of what you need from the earth. You know,
right.
So, you know, do your research, do your homework, educate yourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's a must, man. It's a lot of information out here, you know. So you need to do your research on your own because it's a lot of people pushing their own agendas.
Right.
Gotcha. Sam, you rolling? Dell, you rolling?
Yeah,
I'm going nowhere.
Yeah, I gotta go, bro.
I gotta go.
What's up?
All right, yeah. All right, I ain't getting out of here.
I gotta go. Sign me out.
You signing out now?
No, well, when you're ready, I'm sign me out though. I gotta go.
I'm saying you could. Huh? You got what?
I got a long week.
Yeah. Man,
no, I got you. All right, here you go, Dell.
Yeah.
Son, I'm gonna hit y'all with the both joints since y'all both try and roll.
All right.
Y'all making a song. They said 3 people gotta be on it. You and 2 other hip hop artists. What you got? Whoever go first. Y'all ain't getting dinner, restaurants.
I'll let Son go first.
Who you bringing?
I would say.
But listen, real quick. Do you rather answer the restaurant joint?
Well.
All right, go with the restaurant. Because y'all intellectuals. So I'd rather go there. Because hip hop is just a hobby. So yeah, let's just go with.
What I do is I'm gonna answer the restaurant one, and then I throw you because the hip hop one is kind of easy, to be honest with you.
All right, well, see, all right, who you sit down with? You and 3 other people.
Me, I would say, right off top, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and Jesus, and Abraham, because for me,
hella brains to pick,
right? They embody everything that we should be, right? And that's just real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's they embody everything that we should be and should strive to be and be going towards, you know, and to be able to sit with them and get information from them and insight and guidance is like I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean?
Okay. How about, do you have any less geniuses? Jeez. I mean, darn it, son.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Have you ever you ever thought about Malcolm X?
100%. Malcolm is one of my guys, bro.
Like Sam Cooke, or you know what I'm saying? People who, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Malcolm. Malcolm for sure.
I respect that though. I respect the answers for real.
Yeah, Malcolm X I would probably say one of my favorite poets, just because we into rap music and writing and lyricists. And Langston Hughes is like heavy, bro. Heavy.
Damn, that's the brave pick. That's a brave pick.
Heavy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. You know what I mean? Harlem Renaissance.
You got one more real quick before we go to Dell? Who else you want to sit at that table?
That's
table
it.
for
That's
4.
great.
he said,
no,
said excellent.
I said 3. I said,
he said 3. But he said, listen, he said 3 that was so, woo, you know what I'm saying? That I wanted to create a dialogue for some down here on Earth.
And
that's all I'm saying. Come on, man. Can't be his picks. Pick freaking. You know what I'm saying? Goodness. See, when you pick like that, you ruin what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
Well, I'm trying to have a kind of like a fun vibe that people say, oh yeah, like Cam did. She picked Malcolm X, Lauryn Hill, and Harriet Tubman. When you say the moon, the stars, and all the light itself, it's like, yo, who's beating that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. Good.
So, and I don't know, maybe like Thurgood Marshall.
I'll take it.
Somebody like that.
Nah, that's cool. That's what's up. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Dell, who you got? Who you probably know your MCs, but who you
my dinner guests?
Yeah. You, 3 people, best reservations and the best restaurant of your choice. Who you bringing? Dead or alive?
First of all, I'm bringing my mentor, my old head, Dr. John Hendrick Clark. That's number 1. I got
hold on. I need to know who that is because I'm not.
Dr. John Hendrick Clark.
I'm really drawing the blank. I'll be honest with you. I'm keeping it real. I'm drawing the blank. Who's Dr. John Hendrick Clark? That's for the people. There's still people saying stuff. I need to.
Right, Dr. John Hendrick Clark is a historian. He's an historian. He's the guy that Malcolm X went to for questions on history, on African history.
Okay. Right. I just need you to let people know.
Right.
Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna know that. That's kind of
right. So
that's a deep dive.
So I'm gonna say Google him, Dr. John Hendrick Clark.
Okay.
He has a documentary that comes on PBS every once in a while, but it is on YouTube.
Yeah, you deep. I feel you.
It's called The Longest Walk. The Longest Walk is narrated by Wesley Snipes, which is basically why they did what they did to Wesley with the tax thing, because he was coming out with a production company. It's a whole nother thing. But Dr. John Clark, Google that man. Google that man.
Who's your number 2?
My number 2, of course, is Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Soldier, young soldier.
Is that? Hold on. Oh, you're saying he's the young soldier?
He's a Malcolm X.
Oh, all right, got you. So for the people who want to know why you're saying so many things, got you. He's the young soldier. Perfect.
Young soldier, Malcolm X. Of course, I got.
He's one of mine.
I got to bring my man. And my last one. What I bring?
One more seat. You got one more seat. Yo, who's sitting in that joint?
That's a rough one. I'll probably bring.
You can do
Marcus Garvey.
Damn.
Marcus Garvey. Just so he can run that plane down. Like, where was you? You know what I mean? Like Marcus Garvey. Yeah, Marcus Garvey.
You know what? I had somebody say Nat Turner.
Yeah, Nat.
Like heavy. Like some people feel like I need to fix what made you challenge these people who was trying to do these things or trap you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we know what the end result is, but we just like, yo, who thinks of these things? Like what y'all saying is like, yo, he went where he went, you went where you went, show him where he went. So, like I said, I know y'all gotta go. I also it's been 2 hours and 50 minutes for me. I'm like running out of good shit to say. I appreciate y'all always, love y'all to death. You know, if y'all want to talk about something else that one might be thinking, bring it to the forefront, write it on the chalkboard, and we'll find a way to talk to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because people are saying stuff, and for the replay crew out there, they're going to say something later about stuff to me. So appreciate y'all being gentlemen and scholars and having proper manners, being the best you can. Y'all signing out. Me too. Got that book one more time for Del Cool. Son, how you doing? You good? You got work tomorrow?
I got work tomorrow.
Dickie G.
I'm gonna holler at Jay-Z and Eminem, see if we can do that song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't get that answer.
Who you got, Del? Hurry up. 30 seconds. Who you got? Yes, you do. You got it. You did get it. I said both of y'all. But to speed it up, if y'all want to just go with the restaurant joke.
No, you gave him both.
I said both of y'all. I said both of y'all. This question for both of y'all.
All right, run them off. Answer real quick to that question. It would be Biggie's. You know my man Big. I gotta bring Papa. Gotta bring Big Papa in, and then I go with the with the legend.
Cool J is hard as hell. Anybody I can't tell.
There you go.
Yo, so who did you say?
So Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
And Eminem.
Wow, yo. That's a shocker to me.
And I know what you thought I was going to say, Rakim, right?
I knew you was. I just freaking knew what you was going to say. I'd have filled that blank in for you. I wrote that name on the check. He's going to say Rakim.com. Yeah, he's going to say LRock.com. God damn it.
Listen, and
why?
So for me,
I need to know this. Del, if you're going to buy a piece, I love you. See you later. I need to know this before you get off. How this guy and one of his idols. Can I say that without insulting anybody? One of his,
Yeah, I mean,
what happened, baby?
No, listen. What I will say is that his level of skill, to me, because he's done songs after our era, right?
Right.
And they ain't up to the same standard. You know what I'm saying? And for me, Jay-Z and Eminem is consistent, bro. Lyrically.
Yeah, definitely.
Forget popularity. Forget popularity. Lyrically,
right? Yeah, you're right.
You ain't touching them dudes, bro.
No.
You ain't touching them dudes, bro. And
Rakim said Eminem one of his greatest rappers.
Listen to me, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I probably got him above Jay.
Lyrically.
Lyrically.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. That boy. Listen to me. That boy is ridiculous, bro.
I like him. I got him on my fucking workout.
Ain't nobody touching him, bro. Nobody. I'm keeping it a bean, bro. Ain't nobody touching him. Ain't nobody touching with the wordplay. Ain't nobody touching him, bro.
All right, let's just say, can Rakim come off the bench?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, got you. I need to get him in there a little bit.
100%.
Yeah, well, I know Eminem. Rakim said it. He's one of the greatest rappers.
Yeah, hands down.
Wordplay of all time too. He said,
like you gotta listen. If you listen to them, them raps, bro. Like you heard that John Rap God?
Yeah, he's one of my guys.
Crazy.
He is one of my guys.
The wordplay in that is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Just so I, real quick, I tell people and they say, Drake, my guy. I'm like, Drake, dude, spit, but I don't believe him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I feel like you ain't got no story behind you. I can't believe you. Like Eminem brought. Hold on, Del. Eminem brought a whole nother level of poverty to the game to me.
Yeah.
And you see it every day in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
White heroin parents on pills and shit. And somebody come out here and just twist that in all kinds of shapes and sounds. Oh man, I'm blown head off the top going. Yeah. Like, you know, Drake is cool, but yeah, he's one of those if rappers. If you microwave hot, you know, you're like, all right, I need somebody that's gonna twist it, bend it, pluck it, burn it. I need those words done. And Eminem checked all the boxes for me still. You know what I'm saying? Over Drake, I'm still not really a Drake guy. You know what I mean? I appreciate what he did for the game.
He nice, bro. He nice. He nice.
I listened to him because he was on every damn thing I like.
Oh, he's nice, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I know.
He's nice.
He is nice.
He's no J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, but he's
I need a story. My rappers, listen, if we had to do the top 5 rappers, my rappers want to have a story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need to believe you. I can't see you on Disney and all that shit first. And then say, oh, that is dude. And then you spit like crazy and you ain't got no background for what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I need a background. Yeah. I need a background. I'm being honest.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? I need a background. I need some poverty or some dumb shit. I don't need.
So sometimes you live vicariously through those around you, right? And that's you know what I'm saying? I felt like you was gay. Say that. No, we not doing that's him, bro. And listen, I get you, right?
Who's a rapper vicarious? Who is that rapper for you? Got to live through. Not him. He can't be the.
No, so what I'm telling you is that he is speaking on things that he witnessed, right? He may not have gone through those things, but he saw it.
But right? See, I'm the guy. I need a witness. I need the person that was there. You know what I'm saying?
No, you gotta. I'm gonna keep.
That's what I like.
You gotta go through it. That's where the realest raps, the realest poems, letters, books come from pain, bro. You gotta go through pain and.
Yeah, but how you gonna go through pain that the other man had? I don't understand.
I think Nina Simone, I think it was. Mm-hmm. I was watching an interview with her. I think it was Nina Simone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She said it the best. She said, art is a form of expression. If you aren't expressing the day and the time, the current day and time, then you're not an artist. So basically, without coming off preachy, like people relate to the situations that they in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
vicariously or otherwise. Like
100%.
Yes, sir.
So if I'm going through something and then I hear what you going through and I feel like, oh damn, my shit ain't that bad.
Right.
Or I'm going through something and you going through something and I can be like, well, damn, it can get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So artists, in these days, a lot of artists don't do that. Like they not reflect, like it isn't an image or imagery of the times that we live in. You know what I mean? It's just symbols and
money, cash, holes.
Yeah, it's just
right.
and things of that nature. So that's why I gotta give it to him.
I give it to him for his wordplay. We know he's we all know that the Caucasian has a couple hundred years on us in vocabulary and pronunciation of words because they helped the people. They taught the people here in the United States not to speak black. Right. I'm not saying we don't know it. I'm just saying at a certain point in the black history of the United States, he wasn't allowed to speak stuff, read stuff, or anything. Maybe they might have did behind the backs or whatever. I'm not sure. But the way the English language is spoken and the way it was broken between the communication of the slavery versus who wasn't slaves anymore, it was a gap. I want to say the way the pronunciation of words, I think, is a gap there. That's all I'm saying between us and them and the English language, which is their language. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I
What you
give him
say?
that. I feel like he
don't
just
agree.
his mind is just he's just on another level, bro.
No, I just
ain't
think vernacular, the way he speaks, he's able to manipulate words better than a lot of people that I hear in rap. I'm just being
For
honest. That's
me,
just how I
though,
feel.
no. So listen, bro. It's not about the pronunciation of things, though. For me, with think about it as a lyricist, it's really about the picture you're painting.
Yes,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was trying to get there.
Yeah, the picture that he paints with it, bro, is like it's crazy.
The man made something rhyme with orange. But listen, yeah. So no, I just feel like his wordplay, because of his vocabulary, is so good. He's able to, manipulate words. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Forget all the stuff I said about the past.
Yeah.
I just think that he's able to manipulate words a lot better than a lot of people at his, and he bring a different kind of pour. We grew up hip hop, like KRS once said. Hip hop ain't something you do, it's something you live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he brought a different kind of hip hop to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
He
in the trailer parks, huh?
He brought the wordsmith to hip hop.
Yeah.
Heavy.
No doubt. Yeah.
And in order for you to be a wordsmith, you have to like even with me in my early days, even with me in my early days before I started writing, like I was a wordsmith. Not that like I know that words. I know there are words. My thing was my vocabulary. So I wanted words that people didn't hear all the time because I knew that would catch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in my old rhymes, if you hear some of my old rhymes, like I'm at my summit. Like I used to use words like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people are like, well, what is summit? Like, you know what I mean? But right behind it. And I'm saying better yet at my peak. So if you ain't got it that time, you should get it this time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And if you ain't got it then oh well, I'm on to the next round. You know what I'm saying? So that and I understand, and it's a
listen.
It's a game. It's a game. It's like the game.
Listen.
His
Don't you dare get hip hoppy on me when I try to have a hip hop joint. Don't you dare now. We're gonna have to do it another time. But I tried to do a hip hop joint real heavy, and then you use it. I need you to save that energy.
I got you.
Because I was like, yo, let's go into all this stuff. And then I'm saying, nah, I'm just fooling. What I mean, without, it's at past 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And Eminem the man, I love him. My people. I know everybody's people.
So advice
until next time.
Before I go, advice to my people.
Okay.
Boost your immune system. Drink plenty of water. It's getting ready to get warm. Go out there and get some of that sun. You ain't got to do it around a lot of people, but go get some of that sun. It's good for you.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Drink your water. Go get some of that sun. Don't stay in the crib. Don't be so scared of everything. Go out and get some of that gold. Go get some of that gold. Let it sink into your bloodstream. Breathe. Right. Take that mask off and breathe. Breathe easy.
If I could say one thing, the clock says 3 hours and 3 minutes went by. Remember last time I had technical difficulties. I'm saying stuff was too hot. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours, the whole half past what we went last time. Sometimes things be the way they is and stuff. Son, you got something you want to sign off on?
No, just again, pretty much what everybody else been saying. Just take care of yourself and do your research. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave, baby.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's all I can say. Well,
appreciate y'all. Appreciate everything. Goodbye, people. This is the podcast that you can have fun, say what you want to say, if it matters to everybody and helps them. Shout out to everybody on Urban Fire. Sign, the cool one, Shizzy Roy, and Candia Queen. Hopefully I can see you next time, next week, or whenever day I send out a message or the bat signal to come talk about something, son.
Definitely.
Cool.
I'll be there, bro. Peace.
Okay. All right. Good night. Take care. Get some sleep. Woo! 3 hours. I knew that was going to happen because I set up myself. I'm going to get cooking. I'm going to start talking. I might get a little hot. As soon as I got hot, I was about to get hot. They chimed in and carried me. 2 hours past what I was trying to do. Woo! So, like I said, good night, people. Appreciate y'all coming out. It's been real. Hopefully, y'all take care of yourself. Shout out to Candy Queen. Queen, thank you. Thank you for blessing me with your answers and your questions at the same time. Maybe you'll come on one day and we'll continue to grow this platform for us. We all know each other and love each other. This platform is for us. So take the initiative to come on and bring up some topics so that we can get started with this stuff. Don't be embarrassed, no matter who you are, to come on, click on. We got to get used to you one day. So this your man, Coy, Urban Fire, signing off, saying goodbye, good night.